There we go.
Someone please call 911. I'm about to be stressed the fuck out with a woman in a room. It's aching me through my soul. Aching me through my soul. Feel my body in control. Welcome to another edition of Bedroom Topic with my beautiful wife,
Hi, guys.
Mrs. J.
Yes, what's going on?
And then we got two miserable other ladies coming our
I'm
way.
miserable.
Before we get into the show, I want to tell everybody welcome. Thank you to another edition. We appreciate everybody who's here. Make sure you please like it, share, love it. Tell a friend and tell a friend that we all again. And I have to ask my wife before the show begin, how was your week?
My week was good. I was just telling our guests how my weekend was really great because I did nothing. Right. And I really don't get a chance to just not do anything. So, I did laundry and stuff like that, normal house shit. But for the most part, I did nothing. And I enjoyed it. But it was good. Regular week. Went back home to my other home for a day or two. It was nice to be back in the city for a minute. Got to see my sister and my godson. I haven't seen in so long.
Your brother.
My sister. So it was good to see my sis Rocky. But it was cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was nice. It was nice. How was yours?
Well, I got the chance to go hang out with a couple of big brothers. Hang out with Dr. K throughout the week. I went to the food drive, did a couple of positive things.
Right, I forgot I did that with you.
Yeah, shout out to the Hyde Park food drive.
Yeah.
I got a lot of steak, salmon. I got some shrimp, some mashed potatoes, and a couple other things. But got to see Dr. K and Pastor T DJ for the food pantry, so that was dope. I've seen them do that.
Pastor T. He's not
But on the other end, I got to see my son go off to his first Celtics game.
Yes.
Shout out to Herc 42, Skills and Drills, and Hoop Collab
Yeah.
for taking these kids out, the young ladies and my son, to his first Celtics game. They got to be on the floor, get signed autographs. So he's doing his big thing out in the community. So shout out to Mitch. We appreciate you.
He was so excited, like, Mom, guess where I'm going? I'm like, where, son? I'm going to the Celtics game. Congratulations, son. Congratulations. Yeah, he had a really good time. But yeah, the food drive was dope too. I forgot to mention that. That it has become so rewarding, especially during this hard time for our people. So it was really nice to help give out food and flowers to, the people in need. So it was
Shout
nice.
out to Mr. Ricardo and Miss Rebecca.
Yeah.
But from
Continue
this
doing a great
moment
job.
on, put your kids asleep. This is uncensored. I've been waiting and itching for a while. I have two petty women on the platform that irks my souls and it make me say, ow. I got Miss Cut 'em Off 1 and her twin sister, Miss Cut 'em Off 2. I don't know what's about to happen, but God bless me. Because I'm here to do what I do. We got Panda and Miss Rose in the building. How's everybody feeling today?
Feeling great.
Clock it.
Ready and prepared for your foolishness.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like
Panda is ready.
I might cut off early.
I don't like how she was just clocking it the whole time. That was a long ass clocking. Like,
We got my mama doing that. Clock it.
well, before we start the show, I always like to give a toast to y'all ladies. And before I give a toast, let me make my wife. I'm
Yep.
about to fix you one right now.
Same.
Just a small cup, please.
I know you don't drink like that. God bless y'all. Amen. See how that right back.
Thank you.
Just that fast.
Hallelujah.
I want to give y'all ladies a toast, and I say all due respect. I appreciate y'all for giving us this opportunity, this platform, and spending it with me. But one for the trouble, two for the show. Fuck all that friendship. I'm ready to fucking go. This is Bedroom
Let's
Topics.
go.
Let's take a shot.
Yeah. Night.
Let the show begin.
It's a mess.
And we ain't even started yet.
Right.
How y'all feeling?
what
You
did it?
nervous?
No.
Nervous
You should
now.
be though. Like,
Please like, love it, and share it. Let us know if you can hear us loud and clear.
All right. Y'all ready? I'm going to start off the rip. I'm not even going to play with y'all this today. Shout out to my bestie Tima for holding me down with this sourceable information. But I'm gonna ask y'all ladies quick, fast. I'm gonna start with you, with Miss Rose. Which one do you prefer, love or respect?
I'm gonna say respect because I feel like
I'm
love.
sorry. Can we use the tailor-made rule? Tell me what it is.
Oh,
What's
you
the-
gotta pull it to your lip.
Oh.
Speaking to the mic.
Hello, can anybody hear
There
me?
you go. Go ahead.
Respect because I feel like respect will come with the love. The love will come with the respect. Somebody has to respect you in order to love you. I don't think somebody can love you and respect you at the same time. And not respect you, I should say. Real love, anyways. Because people can say they love you, but they just throw that up like they throw the word friends around easily. But real love, that includes respect. That's my thoughts on that. Uh-oh.
I would go with taking respect first, because people can love you and still do disrespectful things to you. So I would absolutely go with the respect first.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate a little bit more before I pass on?
Why? So you can pick on me
No, I'm
tonight?
not gonna
You
pick
want to
on-
fight? You do want to
He
fight?
said it's the first
You
question, so it's
do.
all right. It's the first
Do
question.
you want me to elaborate on that? Because love and respect is means different things to different people. So with that being said, most of the time, majority of the time, the definition for respect is usually in alignment, and love isn't. So if I can align with you on you respecting me, eventually the love will come because of the respect you have for me.
Talk to
In
me.
whatever shape or form it's gonna come, you're gonna end up loving me.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Miss J.
I agree. I was thinking that off rip when you first asked the question. I said I would take respect first because, you know, you can love, you know, your mother and not respect your mother. You know, you can love, you know, your partner and not respect your partner. There's like so many ways you can go about it. You know, and to your point, I think that, you know, with the respect comes the love. So, I would prefer the respect first and then the love after. And what about you, Mr.
I would say
Jones?
slut me out. No, I'm joking.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully slut him out, right?
Respectfully, slut me out.
I would say back then I would have said love,
Facts.
because love was up on a pedestal that we all chased to conquer, right?
Yeah.
But now it's respect. And unfortunately, it's sad that I gotta ask for respect more than love, because we live in an era where, and there's no shade to anybody, but realistically, we live in an era where nobody respects nobody. We live in an era where women still talk to men like if they're beneath them, not on the same level, or allowing them to even lead. So it's hard to even see and act for love when you can't even get the common knowledge of respect. If it was common, it wouldn't have been the same. So I just felt like, respectfully, when it boiled down to it, you gotta put yourself in an area to find respect first, because it's easy to love anybody and everybody. That term is just thrown loosely, but it's hard to respect everybody and forgive everybody, even though God asks for grace.
Facts. For the first time in life, I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Today, I agree with you.
So that was just the
Don't
warm-up.
y'all get used to it.
And
Don't
if
y'all
that's
get
what
used
you're
to it.
looking for, then go to church, because everybody ain't out here trying to be graceful with people. I'm just saying, you want grace and you want something from God, go to church. That's where you'll find it. Stop trying to be out here doing people wrong and expecting grace.
All you gotta do is
Oh, the
repent,
acting
right?
came out.
Expecting grace.
All you gotta do is go and repent, right? And everything is
Like,
fixed. You just go and repent, and everything is
Y'all
fixed.
out here doing foolishness, talking about some, give me some grace. No, you're dirty. Not giving you nothing.
Shout out to the people that are joining in, that are commenting. Miss Maria, Tima, Quayla, thank you for joining. Appreciate. I like your name. Is that cute?
Oh, Kayla. It's Kayla.
It's Kayla. Oh, but she
Yes.
spells it with a Q.
That shit
My mama
trash.
spelled it with a
No,
Q.
I'm joking with you,
I
Kayla.
named her Kayla. My mama spelled it with a Q. That's the foreigner thing.
Kayla. It's different. I like that. It's
Yes,
cute.
we love it.
All right,
But we
let
love
me
it
ask-
now.
So you chose love.
No, I
she
chose
said
respect.
Oh.
Cause like you back then, I would have chose love.
Alright,
Cause
so-
that's how I. But
So all y'all chose respect, right?
We
yeah.
did.
Oh
glad
no,
I'm glad
I
that-
take it back. I take it back. I might take it
My
back.
bestie here, so I'm about to show up and show
That
out,
shows
'cause
growth. That's what I wanted to say to that. That shows growth and involvement, because
Facts.
as you evolve into the better version of yourself, you reflect on, okay, I chose this back then because of that. But now that I'm older, I realize this is more important to me. This holds more value to me.
Exactly.
Because like you said, people wake up and be like, oh, I love you, I love you. As a humanist, I love everybody.
Right.
The same way people wake up and be like, oh, I don't like nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's all Geminis. That has nothing to do with it.
What?
They don't really count as shit.
you must be a Gemini.
I'm an Aries. I'm an
I'm not
Aries.
even-
Everybody-
Jen,
What Gemini pitch you
Nobody-
are?
My mother,
Oh.
my mother-in-law.
Your
I got a whole
mother's a
bunch of
Gemini?
lists. Man, listen, my
So
sons
wait, hold on. If that's the case, what did you do to them?
Child.
be me. Back to my question, right?
You know
don't
what?
try to
That
don't
might
try
be
to
enough.
don't try to throw me off task.
I'm
right?
not. I'm just asking.
You know what? To get on her
questions.
task, I have that problem with Aquariuses. For me, it's all like my mama, my daddy, all that.
Y'all need a hug.
Read that comment quick fast.
We
Tima
do.
says,
Somebody.
Tima says, what's crazy is most men chase respect and most women chase love.
Yes.
I have to agree with that.
That's why I agree. Like
But
that.
y'all
That's why it
all
was me.
Y'all all picked respect, right?
Yeah. Because like I said, back in the day, it absolutely would have been love.
All right, so quick fast, Tima. Sorry, Tima, you're wrong. Secondly, annoying. Secondly, let me ask you this. Respectfully, when I ask y'all this, I look at y'all as sisters. So when I have this conversation, it's a respect thing, understand?
Okay.
But it's awkward because the little brother got to know. Would y'all ever date a porn star?
No.
I don't think so. No.
You wouldn't date a porn star. Would you ever date a porn star?
I don't.
You want a fun fact?
Talk to me.
I don't even like porn.
Ooh, that is a fun fact.
That wasn't even a fun
It
fact.
was a fun fact. I tell people that and they be like,
Fun
really?
fact about her.
About me.
But why is that a fun fact?
Because it's not normal. A lot of people are like, really? You don't like? No, I don't. I don't see the thing. What's the what?
So you would. I'm not even gonna talk to you.
Yeah, no.
I don't see the thing to it.
I mean, once upon a time, I was like, think about Mr. Marcus. Like, y'all know Mr.
So
Marcus.
you had your moment.
Y'all was like,
So let me rephrase
but
my
no, I
question.
wouldn't.
Let me rephrase my question. Was there ever a point in time in your life where you ever felt like you wanted to date a porn star?
No. No.
I don't want what
Now
everybody
y'all
has.
motherfuckers
No, I
fire.
can find
Now
you
y'all niggas-
attractive.
now y'all in sync.
I can find you
Get the fuck outta
attractive. That
here.
doesn't mean I'm gonna want to shebang you.
So that just exit my next question. Y'all
No,
wanna let-
I feel like you should still ask.
All right, so
Still ask.
all right, so I'm still asking that question. Would you ever let a porn star try moves on you on a one night stand?
No.
You know, the
Maybe if I'm
old
feeling
me-
froggy, you know what I'm saying?
The old
I'm
me-
single. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, the old
Maybe,
me, the
but
old
I don't
me, when I
know.
was outside, the very old me.
Right.
When I was outside, yeah, you know. Yeah. I don't
Why
mind.
not?
One good night, teach me some shit.
What movie you want him to teach you? I'm just curious now. I'm going to Google this shit. Tell me.
I'm saying back then, you know, I was like, you know, back then it would have just been
You know.
something to just kind of put on my list, like, yo, I fucked the
Back
porn
in the
star. You
days
taught
when
me
she
this
was young,
shit,
she's
but-
not a kid anymore.
Read the comments.
I was like, why you about to take a
Protection
break?
and shit, because I know he's out there slinging it other places, but
Right, because they be banging mad people. So no, that's one
No.
reason. Like no, I don't want.
Kayla
no.
says hell no. Maria says nah. Tima says everyone has a past. For me, it depends on what type of porn. Oh, yeah. Well, people do have different types of porn that they
That's
There are.
true.
that they
There is
watch
different.
that, and I think porn is more of like fantasy.
Right.
You know, it sells you a fantasy, right? So it's like things that maybe you've thought about trying and you want to see what it's
Right.
like actually happening. You know what I'm saying? They have all kinds of crazy shit on porn sites now. So, you know, people, I think it's within their fetish.
And they be giving people the wrong idea because sometimes they be doing stuff that's like a little
That the
bit
average human can't
unhuman.
realize.
Like
So, but like you said, it's fantasy because if majority of the stuff people can't even do it.
but yeah, you can't even.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
Why don't you just
but,
use your
you know,
imagination?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a movie.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
That's a
just
good way
like-
of putting it.
I don't know. I'd
Sexual.
rather visualize it and then do it. We could record ourselves. Like I don't know.
Yeah, some people like to do homemade movies too,
I
but
just-
you know,
Not my thing.
you know.
For me, like when I used to try like positions, I used to go read the Cosmopolitan. I used to have they used to have they used to have mad stuff for you to try.
Tima says porn stars are actors. You know how long it
Exactly.
takes to shoot a good scene.
Yeah. I feel bad for their vaginas. I feel bad for the porn stars' vaginas. I really
When
do.
they speak, well,
Because you like,
absolutely, they are They are actors, but porn is very realistic. Like they're fucking. Like let's not sugarcoat the shit.
and what
They're
about the
having
amateur
sex.
porns?
Okay.
Yeah, but let me ask y'all something. Let me go. I'll read the rest of the question. I got a question to ask this. Now I'm curious to ask this.
Alfonso, welcome, Alfonso.
Welcome.
Hello,
Alfonso
Alfonso.
says
That's a
no
new
man
name.
wants a virgin.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now,
You're wrong
Alfonso.
about that. Hold on.
That's, you know what?
I really
Some
hate when
women
people
be smart and
generalize.
get you a
That don't
pro.
sound right, because
I just want to address this one once
be
you
acting
finish.
like- They don't.
And then Tima says homemade is considered amateur porn.
oh yes.
Okay, go ahead.
That's fine.
Both figured it. I want to address Alonzo first. You know how many men pay to sleep with a virgin in real life?
That's crazy.
It's sickening.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because they want to be the first one. They want to be, and I don't know what country it is, but pluralism is a big thing where you have to be sacred, got to be a virgin. It's like for your husband, you can't really,
Really?
you can't. No man could touch you. I'm not sure if it's.
forget
I don't want to misspeak.
Oh,
So,
y'all gotta look that up
but
and
yeah,
bring it back.
look that up.
I do remember seeing that clip. I was watching that clip with you, and they were talking about, women really have to be like, no man could ever have touched you until your husband.
But then you come to the United States and everybody has touched. No, I ain't gonna-
Everybody trying to
that's
get
the whole-
sweated out. No,
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to send y'all like this story that I read, right? So, and I don't remember where it's at, but there's these men. They're like soldiers or whatever, and they have women soldiers in that country, and they will not kill the women because they have fear that they will not go to heaven and get with a virgin if they kill the women.
But why would you want to kill a woman anyway? That's the one.
No, it's like an army thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll have to like look it up and like give y'all like the more information on that. But because I thought that was just like so crazy, they don't kill women because they're afraid they're not gonna go to heaven and they're not gonna get a virgin.
So then if we were in combat, I would just have
Yeah, you're like
a squad of women. So
right?
I'm going to win the
yeah,
war.
literally.
Essentially.
Yeah,
So,
fucked up.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Tima says, to Chris's point, yes, virgins get paid top dollar these days.
Oh.
So people are actually paying.
I didn't know that was a thing.
What about the people that sew their vaginas to become virgins again?
What?
You cannot become a virgin again.
Wait, Jay,
But they do
Oh,
that.
what?
Yes, they do that.
All right.
Yeah.
I was about to read.
That's a new learning for you
See why I
today.
be
That's
in the
a
bed? You in the bed?
That's a new
a little
learning
bit
for you
to-
today.
Next
Pay
question.
out my tax
At
bracket.
this
No,
point,
sir.
at this point, ladies, be honest. Tell me what you hear. Tell me how you feel when I make the comments. Y'all want a man to communicate until he start telling you about yourself.
I'm gonna say yes and no. Only
I
because
don't
I'm
mind.
evolving. Only because I'm evolving. But no, nobody likes to hear about themselves. That's facts. Nobody likes to hear about themselves.
Yes, they do. I do not
If
like when
somebody-
people generalize. I have no problem with somebody. If I rock with you, you can't just be any and anybody to tell me about me. I'm very self-aware. You don't have to tell me. I'll probably tell you before you do.
Right.
So it depends on who you are. And yes, I do want you to tell me about me if you somebody I rock with. Like we just met today. No, you can't be like, hey, Panda. What?
Exactly.
But if I've known you and we have a valuable relationship, I absolutely do want you to be like, come here, because the fuck you doing? Yeah. I do. So when people generalize and say nobody, that's false. Because I absolutely do. Generalizing is my hugest pet peeve. Hugest. Because there's always an exception to the rule. And although exceptions to the rule don't count because they're not in the majority, that whole classifying everybody into one bundle, it's mind-boggling. We're too old to be doing that.
Oh, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off.
We're too old to
not
be
because I
doing
be
that.
generalizing, but it's because the way that I use my wordings. I always use words like always, everybody,
Oh.
and things like that. So that gets me in trouble a lot.
Maybe because I publicly speak a lot, and I know that when you speak like that, you have to speak.
Yeah, I've been practicing doing the
the intentional
I,
speaking
the,
so that you're more
the I
inclusive,
only
the
thing. You know what I'm
inclusive
saying?
speaking.
Yeah, but I
can y'all,
ain't.
can y'all focus on the question?
I did.
But we did. We're trying to
You
help the
just mad
people
because
too.
we're helping each other.
Because
No,
people,
I'm not trying to help each
because
other.
people,
Too
bad.
because
So what was
people
the point
come
of this
into you know what I'm
conversation?
saying?
So
Because we're like on the same track.
We are.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
It's okay.
We're saying the same thing.
This is about evolution.
But because the way I said it, so we, you know what I'm saying? It's
She just learned
we
something just now.
Right, I'm saying
Pump your brakes,
we
bro.
grow something
Relax,
here.
relax.
We growing. Like,
He took off his hat. Ooh.
brother, no, what is that? What's that called?
I can scoop to your level, please.
Yo.
Let's be respectful. They allow no pork on my fork, please.
I feel like I'm in living color right now.
Please.
But yeah.
Y'all want a man to communicate until he start telling you about yourself.
I don't mind.
You don't mind, but somebody else minds.
Right, but you asked
Not
him.
really. It's the delivery. Because I always
Please.
encourage people to give me criticism.
For me,
As long as it's not asshole.
I've grown and I continue to grow. So growth is, something that I strive for daily.
Good
The
job.
old me definitely probably would have had a problem with it. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me about me? Like, I know me. You ain't got to tell me about me, and you're judging me. Always felt judged. Always like you're judging me. As I got older, and as I evolve and become a woman, well into my 40s, I realized, like, no, if I can't live my whole entire life a certain way, and people just coddle this way
Yeah,
about
just
me.
entertaining
Yeah.
that
And
bad.
you continue to entertain it, because you're gonna end up old and alone and fucking miserable. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because people don't want to deal with stuff, with certain things. So like, my husband, my sister Rocky, she's good. She's like, I'll gut you like a fish. That's the favorite thing to say. I'm gonna gut you like a fish, and she'll pull me to the side.
Shout out to
or call me
sisters.
Right.
And tell me about myself, and I'll sit there and I will listen.
You'll
to her.
listen.
I will
Listen.
definitely listen, hear everything she got to say. If I have some feedback, I have some feedback. But if I don't, I usually just receive what she says. Same with my husband. Me and him usually will go back and forth.
I can see
But
that.
we know why. We know why.
We
We
know.
know why.
He doesn't, I may not like the way sometimes he's telling me about myself, but I know I need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I know I need to hear it, and then it makes me reflect. I'm very good on reflecting now and going back and thinking about things. I never used to do that before, but now I do that a lot more. So I go back and reflect on the conversations me and him had, or me and my sister had, or whomever we had the conversation with, and I'm like, you know what, Jay? Yeah, you might need to change that, or you might need to look into that, because it can't be just one person saying the same fucking thing over and over. So I think I'm okay with my man saying, bitch, you acting crazy.
That's
like,
true.
you acting fucking like.
And you know
fuck
what?
is wrong
I want-
with you?
I want to throw in there, Miss J, because
Hey,
you
Crystal.
mentioned sisters, right? Mm-hmm. And honestly, my sister was one of the person and the reason that I was like, oh, okay, check yourself. Because one time she was like, you're a BI. Nobody can tell you nothing. Every time we tell you something,
It goes
like
on.
I blow up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fireball. I'm an Aries. Like it'll go to the left. But I'm also the type of person that always reflects on things after. But this is after it's already happened, and then I'll sit
The
down.
damage is done.
Right, exactly.
Ooh.
But that's how I was operating afterwards. But after she said that,
she
I
said,
had
not telling on me.
of course, because that was the best thing that she could have done for me and my growth.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because it was like, because me, I was like, what do you mean nobody can tell me nothing? Because I'm an open person. I'm like, yeah, you can tell me something. You can tell me if I'm doing something wrong, da-da-da-da. But the way that I was reacting to the way they were doing it
Because you wasn't
was
ready
not
receive
aligning
it.
to the way that so,
you wasn't
but
ready
she
to
told me
receive
that,
it.
and I was like, okay, she's right. And then I had to do my extra growth stuff, and now it's a little
Hey,
better.
Crystal. Crystal says we love criticism. We love criticism. It helps you grow. Healthy communication is not always going to be positive. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't
hi,
be an asshole in
darling.
the delivery. I've already done that. It didn't work out for me.
So for me, it depends who the person is. If I know that's just who they are and it's not intentionally coming from a place of like spitefulness or trying to hurt me, I don't really take how they say it, how they say it. If I know you, like, that's just how you talk regardless.
Yeah.
You don't mean no harm by it. That delivery don't mean nothing. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is what you're
I mean,
saying
yeah.
making sense? Because people could come to me and they'll say something. I'm like, you sound dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If somebody that
I'm-
knows you
I'm
knows
trying
you,
to
they
hear
can
more
like,
what
yeah.
you have to say than how you're saying it. Because, people gonna
Yeah.
people.
Me, it depends. Like if you're close to me, that's cool. If you're not close to me, like
I'm
you
not
don't
even
know
listen
me.
if you're
Why
not
your
close to
your
me.
face is no? I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, they can't tell
I'm
you
not-
about you. What? Uh-oh. He
He's
got another. He
changing
got
hat.
another hat. We're afraid now.
I'm never afraid of him.
I'm smiling because I'm sitting back for the first time in my life, and I'm just hearing how toxic y'all women are.
We're not toxic.
Hold on. I gave you the moment to chime in, do what you do, how you do it when you do it.
Fine.
But I'm not now. I gotta let me do what I do to let me spin it.
Okay.
For the first time in my life, I just heard 3 beautiful women. But you know, you're the most beautiful inside of them all, baby. Confess how toxic y'all are. It's y'all. Y'all miserable.
How is that toxic though?
Hold on.
Go ahead, son.
That's your
Does that count? Is that count? No, Miss Jane, count that as no. Don't count that. Don't
Y'all
count
all just said what y'all just said. And I just sat here quiet and y'all just rambled and spilled the tea like y'all was having a moment with yourselves. And I'm just sitting here like, well, if that's the case, then y'all lying.
Why?
What?
Yeah. Let me tell you why.
Not the hat to the back. You gotta get the pants down real low.
Just quick, fast, random question. Married?
No,
Relationship?
I'm not married.
Relationship?
No, because I
Married relationship?
refuse.
Married relationship?
I refuse to settle.
All right. I'm glad you're married to me. Here's the thing. Y'all all have something in common. Y'all are women that's empowered, right? Y'all are strong, independent women, right? If a man sit here and tell any one of y'all that pays your own bills, because you take care of me, I'm giving you kudos, right? If any man tells any one of y'all about yourself, y'all gonna look at him with a sign of disgust. Because in your mind, y'all independent, self-righteous, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do, and y'all don't need a man to live. Right? Am I correct? I didn't
No.
misspeak, right?
No.
Oh, don't get soft now.
No, what are you talking about?
Don't get soft now.
We ain't never claimed we don't need a man to live. I mean, the only thing we need is air to live and food, whatever. But the point is, no.
I'm a lover girl, so you talking
Like,
to the
yeah,
wrong one.
exactly.
I live in Duluth.
We've been through heartache
You
because
talking to the
we
wrong
love
one.
so much. Like,
You talking to the, I don't even like being called strong. Like, don't call me that.
and they say, then
I
they get
find that
mad
to be
when,
an
when we
insult.
say that anyways.
Don't call
like,
me strong. I find that to be
Why you don't want to be strong?
because it's
Because
not
y'all use
fun.
it against us.
It's not a compliment.
So how you think us men feel?
I'm not a man, so I couldn't tell you. How do you
Ooh.
feel when someone calls you strong as a man? You tell me that, because I'm not one. So I don't know how men would feel when they're called strong because I'm not a man.
Clock it.
But I know as a woman, for me, I do not like when people are like, oh my God, you're such a strong woman. But I don't want to be. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it here.
exactly.
Take me off that hill, baby. I don't want to die on that shit. It don't feel good. I don't like it.
We saw.
I don't like it. I would tell anybody that any day. All you women who be like, I'm strong, I got this. You go, girl, because I don't. Kudos to you, honey. Take the toe for the
Been
rest
there,
of us.
done
'Cause
that.
I
Here's the
don't.
postcard. We ain't
I
trying
don't
to
like
return.
it here. I don't. Kudos to all of you.
Tell them.
But I'm going to be 100% transparent.
Tell
I don't
them.
want to die on our strong black woman hill. I
Facts.
don't. I don't like it.
Because it's a lie. It's
I
a
don't
lie.
like it.
It's
And
a
for
lie.
those of you who want it, kudos. Y'all be strong.
And they don't want it either. They be lying.
Black,
It's a lie.
strong power. I don't want it.
So,
I don't.
so let me ask y'all this. I'll start with you.
Because you got me fucked up.
Do you believe you gotta fail to succeed?
I believe that I have to fail to succeed. Yeah. I would think I would want to experience some type of failure because I feel like if I go straight to success, and if there is a moment where I do feel I won't be able to handle it, I wouldn't know how to handle that failure at my point of my success because there's no guarantee that it's going to go on forever. There's going to be moments and points in your success where things may not go your way, or you're going to feel like a deal may fall through or whatever. So for me to learn how to deal with that, I would have want to within my lifetime have experienced some failures because I feel like that's how you learn and you grow. You're not spoon-fed and entitled and feel like shit's supposed to just be given to you, or because you haven't never failed or nobody's ever told you failed at anything. So
You know, this is one of my favorite questions in life.
Talk to me.
It is. So for me, sorry.
No, go ahead, because I need the question again.
So for me, if you've made the effort, you can never fail. The failures are the ones that are sitting on their asses doing nothing. If you have a thought and you've attempted to execute that thought, you've already succeeded. To me, the failures are the ones that don't try. If you tried, you've already succeeded, because you know how many people are sitting in their bed, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and they don't? It's great. You're the failure. You never even tried. You never even tried. So don't ever, for me, tell me I'm a failure or I haven't succeeded, because you ain't even doing nothing. You're not doing nothing.
Moving forward, she got to answer last.
You're not doing nothing.
Moving forward, she has to answer last.
Yo, for real.
You have to answer last, man.
For real, like I failed. What did you do? What have you done to tell me I failed?
What have you done for him lately?
What have you done for yourself? Like, all you did was lay down and scroll on social media all day, but I failed? Fam, try again, baby.
Hold on, sorry.
And I'm not coming at nobody. If you
Right,
felt the way,
that's what I do.
only hit dogs holler.
Hey, 2K.
Hey, but I'm pretty sure you might be doing something productive. You just told me about a food drive you just did it over the weekend, fam.
Food from the high
Nah, cut it out.
Oh.
Cut it out. You was
I didn't get
DJing
that
for the
information.
people.
I could have used some of that scrimp though. You know, so
Anyway,
you
let's
get
go.
a-
Yep. So yeah.
Well, I didn't even give
Hold on.
my answer.
Right.
Something
So
about
let
that.
her.
Hold
She
on,
still has
Crystal
the
just says
opportunity.
you have to experience a loss in order to understand your success.
Yes. agreed.
Schneider, welcome. Schneider says failure is one step closer to success. And there's a Jonathan Kirkland who
Okay,
joined.
Jonathan.
Hello, Mr.
Yo,
Kirkland.
he got a
Thank you for-
kinky. He got a kinky
You
church
got
jacket on. That shit
in a
is
suit
fly.
and shit?
He
Wow.
jerk church jacket.
That shit is
And
fly.
Tima says, I agree with her. I don't agree with the person having to fail in order to succeed.
You don't.
Okay, talk to me.
Oh, see, my thing is like, success is part of failure is part of success. Because how are you gonna know you're getting better if you didn't fail at something? Doesn't mean you're a complete failure. That means you have to fail somewhere to know to correct it to make it better. Now, can you go all the way fully successful? Perhaps. That's very rare. It's not for everybody. It's not. That's like one in a whatever chance. You can go just success, success, success. But you have to fail in order to know success. It's just like you have to know pain in order to know love. You got there's always good and the bad. The world has good and the bad. You're always gonna get good and the bad no matter what it is.
And
That's
nobody
true.
has to tell you that you're a failure. too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, there's
nobody's saying
Your
that,
failure
like,
probably
you're
might
a
not feel like a
but
failure to you.
could be working, like I said, you could be working something really hard on a deal or something,
So,
like,
yeah.
for your business, and the deal falls through. That might be a failure for you.
Quick
because you
question.
really- yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Quick question. Wouldn't it be just a mistake that you made along your journey?
Same thing, different wording.
You think
It,
so?
I feel like everything is just like wording. It's how you
It could
wording
be.
everything.
It could be
You know what I'm
language.
saying? Like again, failure for you can look, could look and would look totally different from me, right?
Yeah, 'cause
You could just do
I don't
one
know.
simple mistake that's not even considered a failure to me, and you're like, oh my god, I failed.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, oh, that's just a
Made a
mistake.
mistake.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fix it.
So
So
it
it's
depends
it's
on
it's, it's
who
the same
is
thing. It's a
talking.
it's
So
a
wait.
play on words.
I have another
basically.
question then. I have another question for the faith believers. Because y'all talking about grace in the beginning of the show.
Oh,
But
he
people
said
don't even
grace.
give grace to themselves when they've made mistakes. That they're like, I failed. Like, where's the grace for yourself, for the faith, people of faith?
So can I respond to that?
I would
Yes,
love for
please.
you to.
All right, from a male's perspective, right? And I don't want to categorize anybody, but I always was taught to categorize so you don't leave nobody feeling like it's dumb. If it don't apply, you let it fly. That's how I was always taught. So respect me when I categorize. 'Cause if it don't apply, you let it
Let it
fly.
fly.
But the reality of it, when it comes, what was your comment again? Your statement?
In the beginning of the show, you discussed about giving grace to people, right, for the faith believers. So how are you expecting to give others faith when you don't even give yourself faith? That when you make a mistake, you're like, damn, I failed.
So, can I speak for the males?
Yes, of
Perspective?
course.
Or even
I
just
mean,
for
well, I asked
yourself,
the
right?
males,
Or
that's
even
what
just
you
for
So
you.
I'll speak for me personally.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to give myself grace when I'm being reminded of how I felt. Sometimes it's hard to find grace when you're being reminded that even though you felt, you still got to still figure it out. Life is a struggle for most men. We don't have the red carpet planned out for us. So to find grace in ourselves is to find a peace of mind. Is to find a peace where we could lay our head and not argue. A place where we could find joy and be intimate and not have to sit here and try to figure things out. Our grace look different from a woman's grace. But when it comes to us giving grace ourselves, we can't give ourselves grace because we are being reminded of how we feel and because of society and what we got going on.
I understand that. However, that reflects back to that piggybacks back on what your wife said. You have to find it within yourself and not worry about what everybody else is telling you. You have to block out society and say to yourself, I'm going to give you some grace. I'm going to give myself some grace. Because I am trying. I am making the efforts. It has to be about you.
No.
Yes, you can't seek that external
that's easier said than
validation.
done.
Seeking that external validation is why a lot of people are in that mental depression that they're in, because they need that. You're doing great. You're doing great.
That was
Tell
me.
yourself
that was me my whole.
Tell yourself
that was me
that.
my whole life.
Here's the thing. I'm going to get to the comments in a second, but I just want to say this before I get to the comments. I just want to say this. We can't tell ourselves that if we fell in our child. We can't tell ourselves that if we fell in our wife. We can't tell ourselves that if we got eviction notice. We can't tell ourselves that we got card payments, that's that. We can't find grace in that. We got to find a way to figure it the fuck out. And a lot of times when we can't figure it the fuck out, we're being reminded of our failure. So how can we ask ourselves to find grace in ourselves if we're reminded each and every time that our mistakes is our mistake, but it'd be reminded like if it's a dagger in a wound. That's not fair for us men. And a lot of times, a lot of men don't last long in relationships because they're being reminded of their failures versus their accomplishments. A lot of times, everybody's with you when you're winning, but nobody's with you when you're losing. Pastor Mike said it the best. So sometimes a lot of relationships are traumatizing, and I'm not just talking about dating, I'm talking about friendships, family-wise. It's traumatizing, and to find grace when you have people keep reminding you of your failure.
Yeah,
So
it
quick.
takes-
Oh, go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say it takes a long time to get to the point where you can give yourself grace, especially if you maybe grown up in a household where you wasn't allowed to make a mistake or you weren't allowed to fail. You know what I mean? It was like be into you. You need to be this way. You need to be that way. And if you've grown up your whole life that way, you do beat yourself up a lot if you do make a mistake or if you fail at something. You can't give yourself. It takes a long time to get to that point where you know what. So what? I fucked up. Oh well. Like all right. Like
Exactly.
I'm either I could fix it and make it better, or you're gonna forgive me. We're gonna move forward. You know, that's just where I'm at in my life right now. But
in a
And we
sense-
know how the islands homes be like.
Well, hold on. I just want to say this quick, fast. And I'll let you go, and then we can read the comments.
yeah.
I just want to say this from a male perspective, as me being a father of two young black men. They don't have room for mistakes because I felt enough to correct their mistakes. So at the age, sometimes I can't look at myself and find grace. I got to remind myself that my grace almost got me here. Lifetime sentence. Myself got in bad situations. So my grace is me making sure my kids, both of my boys, are not put in that situation to have to go through that situation. What you was about to say?
I think I forgot.
But while she's remembering, but I'm gonna add to that, right? And the part of the grace would be like, because you're trying to make sure everything's good with the boys, is to give yourself grace because life doesn't go according to what we plan. And so sometimes things are whatever you're planning, right, to make sure the boys are on track, this and this and that. Kids are gonna be kids, and they're gonna do stuff, and then you're gonna be questioning yourself, like, did I do this right as the parent, as the father, as the blah blah blah? You know what I'm saying? So then you have to give yourself grace, and that's something like I've worked really hard to nowadays to give myself grace because, one, I'm the first daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a foreigner in this country, and I'm raising this and this and that, and I don't know how to give myself grace because my lessons were people, taking care of everyone else except for myself. So in this era, I'm learning to take care of myself. So it's a new thing. So I'm learning to give myself that grace. So when I F up as a parent, that I'm not like beating myself like I was beating myself before.
Let's get to the comments.
Because I had a lot to say, but I'm just going to leave it alone.
It'll come back.
I remember it all.
Hold on, ladies.
Sorry.
He
Go ahead.
says, I'm glad I've taken the L's. The path to success is so much clearer. Hey, cousin. My
Jen,
cousin
what's up?
Jen. Hey, she said that's growth. Jonna Think. Kirkland said, I gotta say it that way to make sure I say it
Right.
The young man was talking about my jacket. I am an importer of alcohol and wine and beer, so I wear a lot of suits. But that's another conversation. I was giving you all some love.
Yo,
That's
bro,
all.
no, don't
Wait,
take it
wait a
wrong.
minute,
No,
what?
don't take it
What?
wrong. I love the jacket.
Hold up. What are you
I
talking
love
about?
the jacket. I love me. I'm a guy that I love suits. I never
You need
really
a
got
suit.
to. Yeah, I'm about to say I really never wore suits like that. So I admire gentlemen that wear suits. So don't. If you feel offended, please. That's not my
No,
intention,
wear the
beloved.
suit.
What did we miss?
Don't
Yeah.
worry. It's. I tell you how to keep
Where's
the
the
sexy
suit?
on.
What's his
I
name?
love the suits.
It's
I'm
in the
just.
group. It's in the chat.
That's the grown shit. I like grown suits. You know, I just don't wear suits.
I mean,
that's not
yeah.
right. But anyway,
No.
moving forward, I'm not going to
Do
get
it,
myself
Mr.
into
Think.
it. So,
Keita. Hi, Keita. Let me read this last one.
oh yeah.
Keita, welcome. Keita says, it's because you don't have the right people in your circle. Real friends and family reminds you to give yourself grace. My sister friend and I always remind each other to give yourself grace because life is hard and we navigate the best we can. So I take a step back and give myself grace because what I have been through, most would have folded. So I'm damn sure gonna give myself grace.
I know that's right.
So that's kind of what I wanted to say. Okay, so, you were saying, Chris, that as a man, you weren't able to learn those things, et cetera, et cetera. So when you make those mistakes, you're not able to give yourself the grace because, you have your young boys to show. When do you want to say, let me teach them what I didn't learn? When do you want to say, because I had this experience, I don't want them to have that experience because now as a grown man, it doesn't feel good. And I don't want my boys that when they get to my age as men, I don't want them to feel like this either. I don't want them to have the struggles and the challenges. So let me tell them how I am a human being and present myself to them as a human being, because that's what you are at the beginning of the day. Don't, I'll forget. So when do you and then other people, that are going through these same struggles and challenges that you just expressed, when do you as people say, all right, I don't want this anymore and I don't want my children to have this negative experience either? What can I do for me to not have this negative emotion or feeling or, and be able to process that negative experience I had? And like you said, move forward. But while you're moving forward, you're also showing your boys how they can move forward once they get to your stage in life and as they, they're growing through life to get to where you are.
All right, so quick, fast. That was an amazing fucking answer. I mean,
Question?
question,
I was
right?
sitting with that like, damn, like I get what you're saying, but you don't sound like you want to be in this predicament emotionally. You feel me? From
So-
listening, you don't sound like you like it.
So to be real with you, I haven't had the opportunity to be that delicate with my boys, both of my boys, because they're not at that age yet. My 16-year-old is at that age, but here's the thing: I don't want to give false advertising. My trauma, my story, my issue, my problem is not the same as his lesson, his blessing, and his teacher, right?
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
The reality, when it boils down to it, the only message I would probably ever give my boys is never date a Gemini.
Oh my God.
You're back on that.
Geminis. I'm sorry,
You see?
Geminis.
You see?
Geminis, y'all got it bad.
I don't know
want
why
y'all-
you keep coming for them. I
Some
love
of
me
the
some
stuff they say
Geminis.
about y'all Geminis is true, but apparently you got it bad.
I really want y'all to just hear me out. I say that, and I be dead ass serious. A lot of times y'all hear me joking. I would tell y'all this cold-heartedly. It was Gemini that destroyed me mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It took a Leo to build me back up, uplift me, and redirect me into the right path. I'm telling you, I was miserable, I was hurt, and I was defeated. Never felt like that in life. So in my mind, I can't tell my sons who to date, not to date. All I can do is tell them the signs, what to look for, what not to look for, how to value certain things, how to talk about certain things, but most importantly, express your feelings no matter what. But then sometimes you got to question yourself and say, sometimes the best response is no response at all. You can't allow your emotions to wear on your sleeve. So me, when it comes to teaching my kids, I can tell them what I've been through, but I always give them the gift and the curse. It's up to them
Yeah.
to figure it out.
Right.
The problem is a lot of us fathers, and I'm gonna be brief about this, quick fast. A lot of us fathers try
fast.
to force
be long.
our mindset onto our child when they're gonna go through a whole totally different situation versus what we're going through. Instead of us walk with them and guide them, we rather lead them versus teaching them. So it's hard to say and say when you're gonna find grace in yourself when you're still trying to find grace for yourself and for fucking up.
Yeah, that was my question. Like when? I know it varies per person, but
I agree with what you're saying, but there's a part of me that's like, no. Because, let me tell you why. Because I have seen the growth in you, and I have seen that you have given yourself grace. And when it comes to our 15, almost 16-year-old son, you're teaching him. Sometimes having conversations with our kids is not enough. You actually show him. You get up in the morning, this is how you're supposed to do this. This is how you're supposed to smell. This is how you're supposed to dress. You know, you got to make sure you get your things together the night before. No girl want to be with a stinky boy. Like, you get on him. It may be joking, or whatever, but he knows that you're serious. Just last week, what did we do? Took our son out on his second date, first date?
Second date,
With
second
his
date.
girl, with his second date with
We
his
double
girl.
date.
And I want to add to yours
we-
afterwards.
We did a double date. My parents never would
Never
have did
would
no
have
shit
done
like
that.
that with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
They sure
teaching-
wouldn't.
no.
So
They sure
teaching
wouldn't.
this new generation something.
How to love
many
properly.
Men out there are even doing that with their kids. Remember when you asked, like, oh, how many of y'all have ever been on a double date with your kids? One of our friends said, I wouldn't do that because they're going to expect me to pay for it. Even though he
What?
was joking.
Right.
He was joking.
Oh, yeah.
It was a joke. But he was like, but I get what he's saying because, shit, we have to pay for it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get what he's saying, but if we had more men and women,
Yep.
mothers and fathers who did stuff like that, it was, you're showing
To show the healthy love dynamic.
You show them love. You show them.
Yeah.
Our son knows me and his father argue. Like it's life.
Right,
But
it's
he
life.
also sees the love. He sees the kissing. He sees the hugging.
Yeah.
The
he
conflict
sees
resolution.
The conversation. He sees the resolution. So that's what's more important. I just wanted to give you your flowers on that. Like, don't
You
down
see?
yourself on that because I
Facts.
have definitely seen the growth in you and your teaching.
Facts.
I just want to say I went on a date with him just to make sure he didn't spend a lot of money. I
Not
swear to
a-
God.
You made him pay for himself?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Well, he taught him.
No, that's good. You need
Yes,
to teach
yes,
him.
yes. Like,
But so I wanted to add to that only because it's happened literally in my life, and I was like, oh shoot, but it's not something new. So just with my girls in general, right? There's something I was doing. I think I was like getting ready or something like that, or my daughter was getting ready. Actually, my oldest, she was getting ready. And she was like, something. And I was like, oh, that looks dope or something like that. And she was like, yeah, I learned that from you. So that's happened several times. And then I realized it's like, you have to remember, your
watching
children
you.
are watching you. Because the way, what she said to me, like, it made me feel good because I was like, oh, okay, you got that from me. You got that stuff. But it was just like, oh, yeah. Don't forget, they're watching you. They're not going to say stuff as children, but they're paying attention to everything that you do, and they're
say.
emulating you. So for me, for example, like right now, in my adult age, right, I'm trying to get into more like speaking in the, out there, being a public speaker and stuff like that, right? But that's me getting that from my mom. When I was in kindergarten, I made them put me in my mama's class. I made them. I don't know why, how. I cried, I begged, whatever. My mom was a teacher. I made these mofos put me in her class. But my mom used to be on stage all the time. When something in the school is happening, she's in the stage delivering the message and things like that. So I used to watch that all the time. So I was on stage at her leg. But I didn't connect with it until my old age and realizing like I'm emulating the same thing she is. Right? Although I'm like scared, like I'm timid in it. But it's like apparently I watched her do that and that's what I want to do. So the fact that a couple of my children have done that and they're like, oh yeah, no, I got that from you, and it's random, and I'm like, oh shoot, okay. Let me make sure I'm not doing stupid stuff in
Yeah.
front of them, whatever. Even though you're gonna do.
Our kids
I
are
mean,
many
they already
versions
think I'm crazy, but
of us.
yes,
Nice.
exactly.
There are many versions of us.
So your other statements, quick fast?
Jonathan said he didn't take it personal. What you said about this?
Bitches, quick fast. Go back to him, quick fast.
Hey,
Hey, brothers.
Jonathan,
Hey,
that's
brothers,
so
do me a
interesting.
favor. When next time you go buy a suit, take me with you respectfully. That's serious. I ain't never have a man take me to buy a suit.
That's what's up.
So I
Who's
don't
that,
have a problem-
Jonathan? Who-
Yeah, I don't have a problem asking another man to do that. Grown man shit.
You know what
sometimes
I think
do
would
it.
be
Go to
dope?
Porta Classica.
Can I just throw something out there real quick?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it would be dope if someone started a man's group where they all went and bought suits together.
They do. They do have.
They
a
have
group.
that
They
already?
do.
Yeah.
See,
I
I don't know.
I know about the little
So,
boys one.
Right, I know about
Yeah,
the one
right,
for young
the little
men,
boys one,
but I
but
didn't know they had one
there's
for
a grown
adult men. I
man
think
one?
that's amazing.
It's a grown man one, but I don't know where.
Right, that part.
Oh,
I really.
okay.
So
I'ma get
maybe
into
there
this.
should be one made in Boston
Yes.
because I really think men need to have more
Yes.
community.
The stuff that they're doing for the young men,
Yeah,
they
it's
literally
amazing.
should do it for the grown men.
These
Yes.
Because a lot of the grown men still have that little boy inside of them that
Exactly.
is yearning for that a male affection. They're desiring it so
heal that
bad,
trauma.
and they just won't say it out
Heal
loud.
that trauma.
I've
They're
been saying
looking
that.
for that big man to come and hug them and be like, "Yo, bro, I love you. You're good."
Exactly.
That's
Quick
it.
Fast. I'm glad you said that. Quick
Heal that
fast.
trauma.
Shout out to Reg. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Dr.
Hey,
K.
Liz.
Shout out to Pastor T. Shout out to
All
one
the
more
homies.
person. Shout out to Bones. Those
Bum,
are
bum,
five.
bum, bum,
those
bum,
are five
bum.
men that give me that male support.
Good.
So
So you do
kudos
have
to them.
community. Good
I
job.
do.
Can I clock it? For
That's
them?
good.
Clock
You
it.
can clock it. So
Clock
shout out
it.
to them gentlemen.
Clock it for those
All right.
gentlemen. Okay.
So quick fast, you know it's my favorite time of the show.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was early for it.
Nah, the conversation was that fun that
You know
only
what?
asked for.
I can't even say nothing because at 4:30 it'd be dark as hell now.
Evadiza, Miss Rose,
Is that two? That's two, right?
that was 7.
No, it's not.
All right, true or fuckery is my favorite time of the show. I'm gonna give you a brief comment. If you hear what you hear, please answer in the comments. But I want to know everybody answer. You can put true fuckery if you choose to explain. I care. I appreciate it. We're gonna read it. If not, we'll keep it moving. Let's take a shot quick fast. I appreciate
Cheers.
y'all for the half of the show, but I'm talking to have true or fuckery. Let's let it go.
That means it's gonna be trouble.
True or fuckery? Most men receive their first flowers at their funeral. True or fuckery?
Fuckery.
I'll say
I just
fuckery.
witnessed your wife give you a fucking bouquet, my dude. Are you loose?
Clock
and you
it.
far from being dead.
Clock it.
You look very
Clock
alive to
it.
me.
She gave you your
And
flowers.
everybody that's watching and listening
Clock it.
can definitely say that
Clock
that right
it.
there is
Clock
fuckery
it.
because we watched it. Current day, baby.
it.
What?
Clock it.
What?
She gave you your flowers.
What? And you ain't dead. You not dead, baby. You look well and alive. That heart is going. That heart is pumping. You is alive.
Wait.
Sorry. He regrets having me on
He meant
tonight
real
now. He's like, God damn it.
Hold
least I'm
on,
not
hold
in
on,
trouble.
ladies.
Right. He said we ain't bringing Panda
Hold on,
ass
I'm about to
back.
mute y'all. Hold on,
Sorry.
listen.
Don't mute us.
I was talking literally.
Literal. Oh.
The fuck?
I would have brought you flowers today, but I was on the highway.
What the fuck?
Money.
I was talking literally.
First of
Real flowers.
First of all, do men even
Sorry.
like receiving flowers?
Because I was about to say,
'Cause
baby,
some
you
men
got
be
some
acting
flowers
like-
tonight.
Some men be acting like, oh, I'm not gay.
No. I think it's
Holy
such a,
shit.
That's why I love you.
I think it's because it's not normal. It's
Yes.
out of the norm. So if you do give a man a bouquet of flowers, he is gonna feel weird. Like he might feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Like, why are you giving it to me? What were you trying to imply? Or who said I like flowers or whatever the case? And it's just like, nah, I just wanna.
Exactly.
Men,
Like
you
here's your
house to
flowers,
smell
and like
good.
in real
There's nothing
life.
wrong with giving a man flowers.
Do they even like 'em?
Exactly.
I was at the food drive on what was it, Saturday, and I was helping with that, and they had a big old giant box of bouquet of flowers, like a big box of just mad flowers, roses, different types of flowers. And the men that came in there, I gave them flowers, and they were so appreciative.
I wouldn't get
Really?
Clock it to you. Clock
So
it
then,
to
yeah, it
you.
is fuckery
'Cause
because
I
you
would've given
experienced
flowers
giving
to
a man
you.
flowers.
Yes.
I think that is because we don't do it. You don't see it enough. You know, and men just probably don't know. And again, we were taught that that's a woman thing.
Yeah.
You buy women flowers. That's something that's taught.
Which is why some of the men will
Don't-
like
and so-
not want it
yeah.
and feel
Ladies.
weird about it. So
I would
I mean, so,
lo-
I
so
feel like
again-
it depends on the guy, right?
Again.
Hold on, time out. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm not yelling today.
He said, I'm not
Can't.
doing
There's
this.
3 powerful women next to you.
I didn't even
Can't.
say
I
nothing.
have 2 powerful buttons.
He said mute.
Did he say 2 powerful buttons?
Buttons, mute, and off.
That's messed up. Because we giving you props.
Right.
No, it's not about the props.
He wants toxicity. That's the problem.
No. I actually like the
His ego
positive-
feeds off chaos.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm sitting here saying I like the energy. I'm just trying to get some conversation in.
No, you try to get conflict. No, sorry.
I'm too tired for conversation.
But no,
Schneider
for
said
real,
true.
honestly,
The highway
Hold
tells
on,
us
hold on.
this.
You said what?
honestly, I would love
Exactly.
to
What
buy a man
happened?
flowers if he liked them, but most men that I know don't like flowers. So I'm not gonna give you something you don't like. My father's dead, and I still ain't brought him flowers to his grave. He didn't like them alive. Why am I gonna do it when you dead?
That's facts.
You didn't like it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
And that's why, because he was told not to like flowers.
Probably, who knows? But he was, he was my.
Schneider's crazy. Schneider says true. I would rather a dozen socks.
See, most men don't like
Oh.
flowers. So why are you gonna buy them something
Maybe
they don't
that
like?
should be one of your truth or fuckery questions.
Because the thought counts. Think
The
harder.
flowers with the guys.
Don't.
I just asked you that question.
No, the guys. You gotta ask the men.
Do they even
I'll ask them.
ask them? Do they even like flowers?
I would ask them when they
Would
come
they
on
like
next week.
to be bought flowers?
I would ask them when they come. Before.
We're coming next week.
Gentlemen,
guys.
would y'all like to have flowers bought for y'all to begin with? Like,
Or
be
y'all
for
gonna
real.
think it's gay? Like,
Hold on. All
Do
right.
you even like them? I know men that like plants.
What's it?
he gonna kick us? No, he gonna kick us. No, it's hard. You know, say it's not. No, we not even. No, don't.
All right. Yo, y'all had to cut my two sisters off for a second. So at this time, you could tell me I'm tired and shit. I'm not about to argue with these two because they always want to fuck with me. So now I have to press their buttons individually so they can talk. So I'm going to start with you, and y'all going to get 2 minutes because I'm getting tired, right? I've been up since 5:30 this morning. They can't hear you. Ready? All right, ladies, come on. Let's be respectful. Ladies.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
We'll let
sorry.
you go.
I'm sorry.
All right, boom.
I think I have a.
True or fuckery? Half of y'all don't have no cable, just a 55-inch TV with Wi-Fi and a Roku. Why? True or fuckery?
True, because I'm not paying for no cable. The hell? I got my Fire Stick is
Say true too.
jailbroken. I'm
a
not
freaking
paying
fact.
for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay? No. My T-Mobile pays for my Netflix.
was proud of
No.
Listen,
I do not
The-
pay for no subscription.
the only
if you,
reason-
if you want to pay for
ahead.
it, cool. But if my man want to pay for it,
it's somebody,
I ain't
anybody
paying
but
for
me. I don't care
I'm
who
not
it is.
doing cable. You could.
I'm
So
not
the
paying
only
all
reason
day.
why I'm gonna say it's fuckery because he said a 55-inch TV. And my TV's like 19 inches.
She said 19. Yes,
Look,
you draw 19.
That's the only reason why I say fuckery. But I don't really care for TV. So that's the other thing. By the time I lay down to go to sleep and I put that TV on, I'm going to bed. I don't even watch it. So there's no point. The TV's there for background noise.
See, I don't feel bad.
So I don't
now.
need
I
a
don't feel
55
bad.
inch.
I don't feel bad now.
That
I
is
really
the
be turning
only
stuff
reason.
on.
Outside of that, it's a fact. I am not paying for cable. There is nothing on it to
Okay.
watch. There's
No.
nothing on Netflix basically to
No.
watch. I've done watch everything on Disney when I do it. Like there's nothing to watch.
Nothing.
All right, read the comment if I go to next true or fuckery.
Tima says
Wait, did you answer before you read the comments?
No.
she said it was. She said it's true.
true. Like
She said true.
Oh.
All right, all right.
Tima says true. Cable is overrated. I have a jailbroken Fire Stick for years now.
See?
Facts.
Okay. Clock it, Tima.
Yep.
I
Alright.
learned this from the youngins, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
True or
Clock it.
fuckery? When the government shut down, they should have shut down child support. True or fuckery?
Oh my goodness. All y'all.
I've never put anyone on child support, as I should though, because I get no support with the children.
Ah, shit.
But I haven't. So it makes no difference to me. So I don't have no answer for that because it makes no difference to me. I still come out of pocket myself. I'm a single parent.
I need $2 though. Go ahead, Panda.
Well, and I need
Listen.
$2 from the parent that ain't paying shit.
The children still need to be provided for.
Exactly.
The government shut down. Don't blame that on the kids. You made them. You laid down with her. You busted open. You shot up the club. Take care of your kid.
Exactly.
If you was doing what you're supposed to do, you may not. This does not apply to all. May not.
You
be
hear that,
on
baby
child
daddy?
support.
Take care of your
Your
kid.
child still needs. Just because What's that man's name? The orange. That's because that man
Exactly.
said
Cheeto, Mr.
y'all ain't
Cheeto.
getting paid. Your
And not
child
even
still
Mr.
needs to eat. Your
the
child
Cheeto
still
man.
needs clothing.
The
Your
Cheeto
child still
man.
needs a roof over their head. So if y'all want to be like, oh, because he stopped paying people, my child's not gonna eat no more. You ain't shit.
See?
Dead ass. You over here talking about something. My child should stop. No, you should fry in hell. Your child still has needs, my dude.
Exactly.
Go to hell with kerosene
And my
drawers
baby
on.
daddy ain't
For
been
real.
paying before
Your kid
then,
still gotta
so.
eat. Your child didn't ask to be here. So whether government was open or not, you still need to provide for that child that
Okay.
you're not living with.
Mr. Cheetos or not?
You're not living with. You don't live with that child. You need to provide.
Put your money
So all you men that
on
are
the
mad that the
babies.
child support didn't stop, you're telling on yourself. You ain't shit.
Tell him again, sis. Tell him again, sis.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, let's go, ladies.
You're telling on yourself.
Why he cutting us off? We tell him the
No,
truth.
no.
He
'cause
asked me a question. Now he
We
mad
trying to
about my
learn
response.
these people something. We
He's
trying
mad
to learn.
about my reply.
We trying to
Actually, I
learn these.
respect your reply. Actually, I respect it to the
I
fullest.
love you tonight. He's too tired. That's why.
That's why.
I like tired.
Y'all want me to be
love
toxic
tired
today. I said I'm not gonna
You
be
said y'all
toxic
all
today.
toxic.
I'm not gonna be toxic. Evan Dean
love
keep
it.
pushing Miss Rose keep pushing my button and want to be toxic.
I
don't
love
wanna be
this. I
toxic.
told you.
It's okay.
I told
Alright.
you.
It's, we always got next week.
I know this shit. I know I'm
down
about
the
to trigger y'all on this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say truth before I say this.
Oh, no.
I don't care what y'all say.
I'm
I'ma say
afraid
true
before you
I
even
say
Right,
it.
I'm curious.
As a woman, if you
He's already laughing.
Like, you
He
can't
didn't even get through the question yet.
That's how you know it's bullshit.
He didn't even get
That's
through
how you
it.
know it ain't shit. That's how you know it ain't shit. Because you can't even say it. Go ahead. We went.
Yo, what the fuck? Y'all had to see her in the back. She's like, yeah, let me come out here.
Okay.
I get approval of all the questions that we ask on the show from my boss.
Oh,
Don't pay me.
And I hope that's the boss.
Hold
because-
on.
Okay,
I love that he
Go ahead.
acknowledges her as the boss.
She the boss.
She take care of me. The fuck yeah, I don't do shit.
I'm not mad at that. I
You know
love
what?
that.
I hope she got a belt for your. Anyways, that's the
It's
Caribbean.
the other way. I got a belt for her ass. See her? Or she might get a little tongue. But here's the truth.
Right? She's hot. She hot thinking about it. Look at that.
True fuckery.
True fuckery. As a woman, if your nails isn't done, I automatically assume you're broke.
Fuckery.
That's fuckery. First of all, if you was a man and you was paying for somebody's nails, you wouldn't say that shit because you know how expensive it is.
I know how much expensive it is.
It costs mad money to keep a nails going for a woman. So don't.
My wife keep her nails on for me for a week. For a
Exactly.
week.
Not a week. I go
Child.
April Fools.
sometimes 3.
This November.
Listen, this is the first time
Almost
I.
December.
Look,
We ain't talking about Olivia.
what do you mean? Child. It costs money.
Alright, true or fuckery? Please, all y'all ladies, because y'all keep cutting each other off.
I'm cutting you off.
Let's hear each other for the next 48 minutes.
Oh, that's so challenging.
Alright. True or fuckery? For y'all miserable ass women. Why y'all keep fucking with me? I know I'm a little bro, but leave me alone. I'm too tired.
You messing with us. You calling us miserable and stuff.
Alright.
We looking for love. Looking for love.
What y'all put in her white?
I ain't giving her no more.
right with it. You know what?
We ain't give her no
Self accountability. I love it for her.
My mom
Question.
said drink responsibly.
Right. It says it on the bottles
Alright,
too.
true or fuckery? The world doesn't check on dads, they just blame them.
Fuckery.
No, that's thank you. Fuckery. That's fuckery.
Blame y'all for what?
For not doing what the hell y'all supposed to be doing.
Then didn't do it.
The world really literally only blames the dads when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I've never seen the world blame a dad for doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Do you know what? And I'm going to use your Panda's voice. You know what I have a problem with?
I'm at my half, right?
Hold on. You've been far seated that shit. You drove 4 plus 7, then minus 9. Exit 2 steps out the door. Listen now, or just saw it. Sis, listen. See, you fuck with me to make me forget what I'm about to say. I gotta get my question. All right, boom. The question was: the world don't check on dads; they just blame them, right? That was my statement. I feel like, and your comment was what you said, right? And now, because I have to think about it, because, you know, I got an IEP. Not because I'm dyslexic, but I eat pussy, right, baby? I love you.
Oh my God.
That's a sweet thing.
See?
But the reality is, a lot of times, and I made this statement, I hate categorizing, because a lot of times, y'all women make it okay for y'all to categorize, but when us men categorize, it's a problem. When we pull a you on you, y'all get mad. The reality, when it boils down to it, this is what's really sad. And I'm not rhyming, I'm just telling you why I'm really glad, because I'm having this moment to tell you what's happened in the past. When it boiled down to it, when it really boiled down to it, when you categorizing, a lot of times you categorizing based off of failed relationships, not based off what y'all see. A lot of times y'all see a lot of good brothers that's actually involved or trying to be involved in the child's life, but because the father left the mother feel like they left the child. So that means we looked at as bad, right? But when it boiled down to it, a lot of times some women, not all women, some women put their personal feeling into these questions because it pertains to them. It's like you hit home, you hurt me. Like, why would you do this? So even though we might be sitting here joking and trying to spit knowledge, a lot of times, if it was somebody else that was on the platform, they went through that same situation, but they too powerful to say, you know what, the world don't check on fathers. I'm one of the women that blame them. Women don't hold themselves accountable. They escape, they blame everybody else but themselves and wonder why they're still single. And I'm not talking about anybody on this platform, but I'm just talking about in general. And I'll leave it at that. I'll start with you. How you feel about my response? Because now I'm about to get serious. I got 37 minutes.
30 seconds.
I mean, I wouldn't say that the world doesn't check on fathers. I wouldn't say that, because there's a lot of good fathers, great fathers in the world, and children who have great relationships with their dads and still check on their dads and make sure dads are loved and cherished and all of that. I just think that the absentee fathers, or I think the fathers that are not in the household, that's like seems to be society's focal point. So that's what you hear about the most, unfortunately, because that's what the focal point is, instead of acknowledging or talking about more about good fathers. That's why we have this beautiful platform to do it here.
Agreed. Clocking that.
Don't
Clock
look
it.
at me like that.
Clock it. I'm clocking it.
What?
It's facts. It's facts.
No, man, go ahead.
So I don't want to. So with these questions, for one, there's no time to explain it until you tell us that we can. We're only given two options, right? So we can't really dive in and be like, we don't want to generalize. So you're right. We do put our personal experiences and answer from there. And the reason why I said fuckery, because the people that are in my circle, we do check on dads. I'm not dismissing the fathers that don't get checked on. But to ask another question to your question, when dad's being checked on, who's supposed to be checking on them? Is it family and friends, or you want your children to check on you? Because I don't think the children should ever have to check on the parent. The parent should always be checking on the child, in my opinion.
You rushing my next question.
Oh, sorry.
I promise you.
I'm sorry.
P,
You were
I
getting
promise
there?
you, I
But
promise
yeah.
you, I got this lined up. So
Okay.
when you hear
But-
this shit, you're going to be like, oh, shit.
If I take my own personal experience out, yes, it is true that dads do not get checked on. If I had to narrow it down, it is a fact. If I'm taking my own personal experience out, yes, I agree. Forget dads, men don't get checked on. If I'm going by what I see as a majority and from just listening to men's experiences, no, they don't get checked on.
Which is true. Men don't get checked on, but I feel like the way that men are raised and what they're taught to think and operate makes it difficult.
But
It makes it a little bit difficult.
It
I mean,
doesn't.
like, no, because you can check on a man, right? You could be like, oh, how are you doing? Whatever. And they could just be like, you know, most regular people who just fend for themselves. They're like, we're fine. We're good. They're like, they're so taught
yeah.
to
Mask.
deal with to
Yeah.
mask the things
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they're
yeah.
going through. So even us checking on you, like, you're more apt to not really tell us what's going on, because that's what you were taught to do, to mask your feels. Because if you have any type of feelings, you're sassy.
Can I
And
address
people
that?
nowadays aren't helping with the sassiness about
Can
that.
I address that quick, fast?
Please do.
Yeah.
Perception,
Yeah.
vulnerability, availability, secrecy. A lot of times, we go to people to vent about our problems. But the problem is, a lot of people don't realize when you vent, it leads to other rooms.
Not always.
When
But I get it.
Talk to me, babe. You've been quiet, like I've been quiet, because these two been wilding. Am I bugging? When you vent, when you go, just before you answer,
Why we gotta be wilding?
a lot of times when we vent, let's use your example, Panda. When I say I'm venting to you, I know this is not a person of your characteristics, but let's just use this hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yeah.
A lot of times when a man vents to another woman, it opens other doors to different opportunities, right?
Wait.
Opportunities
We-
for what?
Wait, I had a question. You said another woman. What do you mean another woman?
All right, so I have to break it down. Start
Please
with
do,
one
because
first.
I need clarity in order
All
to
right.
be able to answer the
let's
question
say,
proper.
let's say.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let me flip it quick fast so you can understand better. If I vent to one of my homeboys about what I'm going through at home, but he see how successful my relationship is, his job as a man is, oh, you ain't happy at home? Let me take a shot at it, right? It's venting. So, y'all as women, I wish I had Dr. K
take a shot
and
at
T
it?
here, because they understand.
Taylor's here. She's
Oh,
ahead.
where Taylor at? 'Cause what? Because that's a little bit confusing.
Right, I was just
Like,
confused with what he
hold
just
up.
said. What you mean they want to take a swing at it? A swing at helping you find a solution?
He's basically
Or-
saying how for some women, for some situations, like if he comes and he's venting to you, he may be venting to you about me.
Yeah.
Or he could
Yeah.
be venting to you about something else. Not to say that you like that, but I think this is what he's saying. That some women would take it, or men, vice versa, if it's a woman venting to a man about the situation, that they may take it as an opportunity for them to slide kind of.
Right, and I agree with him on that.
To kind of get that
And that's-
conversation going and shit like
That's
that.
that's what I thought he was saying, but I was like, how did we get here? One, because when did the other person come in? Where did they come from? So, but in that sense, so if his question pertains to when you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship, and having an intimate conversation with the opposite sex, I do find that to be a problem. Is that what he's asking? Oh, okay.
We'll have to wait and find out.
Right, because if that's the question, then yeah, that's a problem. No, you shouldn't be venting to someone of the opposite sex about your romantic relationship.
Oh, no. And I had to
they're-
learn that the hard
yeah,
way.
if they're not family, you should not be divulging because it's a boundary. It's out of respect
Yes.
for your partner, because now you're gonna have this woman who may have different intentions for you in her mind, because to you she's just your friend, but she really want to hit it.
Yeah.
So you're venting to her, quote unquote, to your quote unquote friend. Meanwhile, she's like, his wife is fucking up. It's my turn. I can hit that now.
That's
He's
fine.
easy access.
You telling my
He's
life
vulnerable.
story or what? You telling my
He's
life story
vulnerable.
to somebody.
They going through it. Let me slide in. So yes, no, I don't condone
Hey, Taylor.
people confiding
Oh, you're cold.
because it's cold outside.
Cold outside.
Hello.
Because it's
How
cold
are you?
outside.
So Curran
I
says,
got the month of May.
feelings,
I gotta get with you and your Creole.
girl. Curran says feelings equate to weakness, especially in the black community.
What? Wait a minute.
raised
Kerwin,
y'all?
repeat that. What?
Feelings equate to weakness, especially in the black community. He may be speaking for the men.
Okay.
For men,
He might
feelings
need to
equate
clarify
to
that.
Nah, he just called me when I was downstairs, and I wanted to address that. When
Is
he
that-
said- when he
That's how
Alfonso
men are
said,
raised?
"Preach,
Huh?
Panda,
Is that
preach."
how men are raised? Like when they're, is that if you have feelings, that's a sign of weakness?
we're not allowed to be emotional. We're not allowed to express ourselves. We're not allowed to be ourselves.
Right.
We have to. Society has this structure where we have to be providers, protectors. Hold on. Providers, protectors, such and such, but still go and wear our feelings on our sleeve and be okay with society.
I get that. And
Okay.
and it just brings me back to the question that I asked earlier. At what point in time do you, as a person, realize you don't want to do that anymore and you find better people where you can express yourself and where you can be vulnerable, because those people do exist. So when at what point do you say, okay, because I know that the people that are currently around me, I can't be myself. When do you say, I can't rock with you no more because I can't be me? Let me be with the people where I can
I
be
need him to
me.
explain.
I would say this to fairly be fair, and I'm not categorizing anybody.
Right.
I'm just saying this broadly.
Of course.
A lot of times, us men don't realize that until it's too late.
Okay.
All right. So, a lot of times we chase for peace, love, and respect in that order. But a lot of times we chase the image, the finances, and the personality. So a lot of times we get misconstrued in relationships because we don't know what we're looking for. We just hoping to find love that we never experienced from our mother and father. I guess we want to break that generational curse and
Yes.
be something different. In all reality, when you're chasing that love, when you're chasing it, you'll find somebody else that interferes in your progress of your chase of what God really has for you. And that happens.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they say when you chase somebody, you stumble across somebody else until you find that right person, right? That shit is real. But the reality is, when for us men, we don't have a safe haven to express ourselves and be vulnerable, because you know what? We're the male figure. We're the head. We're the leader. You know, and it's unfortunate because that's what society
It's taught
projects.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can co-sign. I can agree with that.
Join the conversation.
But honestly, when breaking the generational curse, like, we don't know what's needed to break the generational curse. We're literally just doing what we can, what our minds tell us, what our experiences tell
No,
us.
you're doing what you want to do.
Right.
No.
It takes 2 seconds to sit down and listen to a
But
man
what,
conversation.
but what the experience,
You having a
what
hard
the
time doing it
experiences-
now.
But what the experiences?
You're having a hard time doing it
What do you
now.
know? What do you mean?
Because I'm sitting here breaking down to you because, you know, you're taking it from a woman perspective and you're not hearing it from a man perspective. I'm sitting here saying to you, it's not hard to, I'm going to correct myself. It's very hard to break general curses because a lot of times women feel like they are entitled. A lot of times, and I'm not all women, most women. Fair enough to say, Pan?
Yes, panel. Yes, panel. Fair enough to say panel. Yes.
It's not all women, but some women, but some women, it's when us men, we don't have a safe haven where we can express ourselves, because you know what, if we express ourselves, we're feminine. We look at as pawn, as weak. We look at as being vulnerable versus being that rock, that solid, that protected things that women look for in a man's structure is come from the Bible, but they twisting the words and making their own structure and implementing their own definition, and it's confusing us to be leaders. Before I ask you, Panda, because me and you go back and forth. I'll come on your show and argue with you about this one. Go ahead, say something first, and then Panda will go. Unless you want Panda to go. Go ahead, Panda, because I go back on.
Just because, you know, I do actively listen, all I'm hearing is a lot of lack of self-accountability, and I hear a lot of excuses. I didn't get to, I wasn't taught, nah. All right, cool. But you're able to acknowledge this now, right? So you're at an age where you're able to acknowledge where the pain is coming from, where it stems from, what you didn't learn, what you do learn, what you wish you right? It's 2025. There's ChatGPT if you wanted to do better. There's Google if you wanted to do better. And I'm not trying to dismiss anybody's experience. But for me, once you are aware of the problem, you're making it worse for yourself by not doing anything to fix it. Just saying, nobody was there to teach me. And this is for men or women. Once you're able to say, nobody taught me this, I didn't learn this, it's your job now to do that. It is.
I agree with
After
you.
you have that realization for yourself, where the problem lies, you're no longer ignorant to your issue. You have now been able to identify the root of your problem. So what are you going to do about it now? So for me, when I hear people like, oh, I never had this or I never had that. All right, cool. You're acknowledging it now. So what are you going to do now to have that? You're alive. What are you doing with the 24 hours that you have every day to now have what you never had? It's reachable if you make the effort. You're not applying yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like you're your own crab in the barrel because you know what your problem is and you're doing nothing about it.
Go ahead, read the comment because I'm feeling not to go back and forth. I gotta come on your show. What time is your show? What day?
We're on a break right now till March.
All right, when she come back in March, no, I'm gonna be the first guest.
Dynasty says only a man would say. She didn't say man. Only a nigga, that's what she said, would say men can't have feelings and they never had no real mothers. So yes, only a nigga would say some dumb shit like that. Only real men with real mothers show emotions. There's nothing wrong with a man having emotions. Okay. Schneider says, Kerwin, especially in our community, men are expected to be strong and stoic. So instead of expressing feelings in a healthy way, a lot of times we lash out in violent bursts.
I've seen that. I agree. And I'm not saying no. But again, once you learn
Hold on, let my man respond. He gotta respond.
So Curran says, to further elaborate, a broke man with feelings is viewed as not trying hard enough. A rich man with feelings isn't doing enough. You're only as good as the last few points you put on the board.
Who are
So
y'all
as a
talking to?
man who is a father who shows up daily and goes above and beyond, the goalpost is moved constantly to expose my shortcomings. There are no flowers to collect, hence why I'm okay with being shown a titty.
All right, so now I'm glad he said that. We read the comments. I want to move forward because now I got to tell her to help me. Somebody's supposed to answer the phone, help me with these questions.
Help him.
Help me with these questions. But I have questions that you still left me, so that's a good thing. This one, I gotta find. This one was important because I specifically saved it, and I want to talk about it quick fast. All right, keep talking. Just help me quick fast.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, that's even better.
I feel bad if that's the majority of men's experiences. Like
I missed it.
if that is like the majority, because I know, there's exceptions to the rule, but if that's the majority where a lot of men, they feel like they can't express themselves, they feel like they can't, and they really want to. If that's the majority of men's experiences, I feel bad for them.
All right, I found the question. I don't know if I want to go with this question or not, but I'm gonna go lean with this one more. No child should need mom's permission to talk to the dad. True or fuckery? No child should need mom's permission to talk to their dad. True or fuckery?
True. You don't need permission for mom to talk to dad, unless the dad is
for the kids to talk to the dad.
Right, unless the dad
Dad's, like,
is like a
dangerous or
harmful
something.
person. You don't need
Yeah, why would
you don't need permission to talk to your dad. Like,
to your dad? Why would you?
I'm sorry, this is mind-boggling. Like, it's not making sense to me. You don't need permission to talk to your dad unless he's like somebody that's like hurting you physically, mentally, or something like that. Like, you don't need permission to talk to your father. Otherwise, like, what?
Miss T?
I'm about to say, tell us quiet over there.
Yeah, there's
sis.
a lot of.
Wait, can you give her a mic? Let's give her a mic.
Yes.
Please put
That's
your
right.
in the honor of you.
One of them. Put
your lips.
Tell him something.
You know we say that like almost
Tell him
every
something.
show.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Put on your lip.
What?
Tell me, Rule.
Right.
There's a lot of children that go through. I'm one of them. I had to experience you need permission to talk to see, to spend time. And not just my father, but his entire bloodline. So is it true or fuckery? It's fuckery that it exists. And it's fuckery that there's a lot of kids that experience that.
But it's sad that it's true.
But it's true.
But it's sad that it's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask if you don't mind talking about it? Was it because of because of your mom just like, I'm not fucking with your dad, so I don't want you fucking with the family? Was it her own personal thing, or
because the dad wasn't shit.
yeah, or
and you
because
should
dad
keep
really
you away.
wasn't
Like he was
a
trying
No,
to protect
so-
her.
person to be around?
I started this conversation last week with my mother. We were unable to finish because she was at work, but we started the conversation, and I have many questions. But I think it was ignorance. I think, I was 17 when she had me, so even at 10, she was 27.
Yeah, she was.
I was an idiot at 27. Like
Yeah, facts.
I did 37. Like
Facts.
you feel me? Like
Facts.
so. I think as an adult, as a child, it was significantly problematic. But as an adult with 3 children, I can better understand who my mother was at that time, and allow her the grace that she deserved as a motherless child. Her mother died when she was 17. Wow. And so she didn't have like
The experience, like someone to teach
yeah,
her.
somebody to help her guide through the world. And her sisters were big grown and 14 and 12 years older than her and were living their own lives.
Yeah, they're not gonna come back.
That
and
age gap.
check for her.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's
Yeah.
deep.
She
You ready
just
for next
only
question?
do what she learned and what she knows of, basically.
Yeah.
You can only do
Yeah,
what
I
you
agree. I
know.
think it's fuckery.
Yeah,
Said
that's
that
how
is
I
true.
feel about the answer to it too. Only because, again, it's hard to answer Krista's questions because you only get the true or
Right,
fuckery.
it's like-
So I was sitting there thinking, like, damn, I know it exists because he said take your personal experience. I'd be like, damn, I know it exists, but
And everybody's
It's-
life
it's
is
true,
different.
right,
So,
it's
like,
true, it
even if
happens.
you take yourself out of it,
it's
It's
still.
like
I
everybody's
know it
life is
happens. Like I
different,
never did it,
so-
but I know it exists.
Yeah.
yeah,
For
in a
others.
certain way.
others, yeah.
So.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
True or fuckery? Nobody gets angrier than a woman that's be accused of something that she actually did. True or fuckery?
I thought you was gonna say that she didn't do it. I was like, yup.
You should say yup now.
Not yup for the what she did do. For what she didn't do, yup.
But before what she did,
No, what she did.
you know you lying.
Yup.
Panda, talk to me.
I don't know.
She plead the fifth.
I don't know because of the that gray line with you. It's the gray line with you.
Don't make this up.
Because I'm trying
That's all you.
every time you ask a question, I'm trying to take myself out. That's why I'm like,
It
struggle
ain't
with
working.
your question.
It ain't working.
So to keep it general, I'm gonna say it's true. I think I'm gonna say it's true.
Misty.
Hell yeah, I'm guilty. I'm
I'm
guilty.
gonna say yeah. See, this I'm pretty sure it
And
exists.
with tears, I wouldn't trust a bitch with tears. That's how I know you lying. If you crying, you lying.
You cry, you lie. That's a new rule. That's a new
And that's,
rule.
and I've heard that from men,
be
and it's
crying,
crazy
like,
because I'm so emotional. I'll be like, I can't deal with you if you feel like I'm crying. I'm lying because I'm a crier. So when I hear men say that, I'm like, I can't fuck with you
Liar.
ever.
Right, right.
I'm an emotional person. You say something, I'm like, what?
You
What?
don't break my heart like that.
What?
What's
I'm
wrong
soft.
with you?
No, but I feel like when it's not true, it don't phase you. It's like,
Yeah.
alright, but a hit dog holla
We'll holler, yeah.
every
Facts.
time.
Yeah.
Facts.
Finish them. Finish her.
Get over here.
Right. All right. I'm just about to throw some random shit out because we got a couple of minutes. True or fuckery? Somebody can treat you better in 2 months than they did in 3 years. True or fuckery?
That's true
That's
to
true.
some people and occasions. That's
The
facts.
honeymoon phase, think about
There's
it.
people that have gotten together, got married, like it's a short ass span. Bam. But they had been in a relationship for like 10 whatever years. And ain't nothing happened. But
Me and you?
he said we did that.
Yeah, we did that.
That's us.
Short span?
I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah,
happens.
sure, yeah.
Short span?
It
Short
was
span?
one night stand.
That's
She's
what
supposed to be one night
Supposed to
stand.
be.
the one night stand.
You know you got hoes across the globe though.
I love watching them because they're aggy in a
Niggas is
loving
right,
way.
right. And
That's so
sometimes she be
aggy.
wanting to, like,
I
smack
know
that shit.
she do.
I
I
gotta keep my
know.
composure.
She know
But
I
then
be
he
doing
brings
what
it
I
You know what? Miss J need her flowers because she be holding that composure from right, y'all. She be holding it.
Ain't no woman get madder than a woman that's
If
hearing
she had
the
a flower,
truth.
if she had a bouquet of flowers, she would smash you on the head with it.
Nah, she threw them shits in the garbage because I ain't paid for them. Moving forward.
After she hit you with it.
When you drink, what's the first thing you be wanting as woman?
To cuss you out.
See,
To cuss you out.
toxic.
To cuss you out.
Talk to me, Miss T. You start
You ain't
first.
doing me right.
Because they always out of turn. So I'm going to start with you first.
Sorry, my bad.
I feel like recently when I started focusing on business, I've like contained myself. So when I get drunk, the first thing I want to do is talk. I want to go live. I want to talk that shit. Like, and now it's like, it's all about business.
It's kind of the same thing, no?
I wasn't even about to ask you, Miss Cuttermore, but since you started, go ahead.
I know what he
Go
mean.
ahead,
I
go
already-
ahead, go
I
ahead.
already said it.
Nah, say it again. First of all, tell May rule. Put it to your lip.
Let's put this here. When I get drunk, I want to dance.
Oh, that's a good one.
I just want to dance.
Okay,
I'm
Whitney.
a friendly drunk. Like I be like, oh, I'm balling. Like when I'm drunk, I'm that type of drunk. I'm dancing on everybody, which gets me in trouble. And then I'm balling. Like you get a drink, we all get a drink.
I need to hang out with you.
That's my. That's why people be thinking I'm rich.
Yo, you my drinking partner for my birthday.
Yes, yeah. Listen, it's your birthday. I got you. You finna be on the
Pete.
flow. Sorry, Miss J.
I'm going home with her anyway. Let's go, Pete. Talk to me.
Exactly, but she gotta carry you.
She don't got to carry me. I ain't sloppy.
You gonna be carried if I'm.
Let me
if
tell you
I'm-
something. Let me tell you something.
You
One thing
finna
for
be on
certain,
flow.
and my wife would tell you this. I talk a lot of shit. I swear to you. Me and my wife go out a lot together, right? The reality is, I won't take a drink from not a motherfucking person if it ain't coming from my wife here.
That's okay. I'm gonna put the drinks in her hands
No.
to give to
No,
you.
if she ain't ready to
Exactly.
watch it.
She gonna watch it and she gonna give it.
Let me tell you why. Because one time she proved the point. She tried to date rape me.
That's a wife trying to date rape you. This is
I
all live, by the way.
Consensual. It was
The
consensual.
live people got that.
No,
You
no,
going to
this-
jail, Miss J? You going to jail?
No.
You going to jail?
No, it was consensual. It was consensual. She didn't know that I took my medicine. She just gave me some wine. So I feel like it was date rape. Like,
I'm glad you clarified that. She had date rape you. She had
Take
next-
leave yourself.
First
Wait,
of all,
Alfonso said. Sorry, wait.
Go ahead.
Alfonso said, friendly drunk equals social twerker.
Hello. Yes,
I'm-
that's me.
yeah?
I love twerking. I'm the twerk queen.
that's another question. Random. Why do women love twerking in public but struggle sexually in bed?
Because
She struggles sexually. You
I'm
ain't
not
bad.
saying I didn't say she
First of
struggled.
all, twerking.
I didn't say
twerking in bed ain't,
Hold
ain't the
on,
same.
hold on,
That's-
ladies.
that's
'Cause
wrong.
I have this the first time I have a all women's platform, so I want to give kudos to all y'all because all y'all are strong, independent, self-righteous.
I
Get it,
take
woman.
that title. I don't want it.
See? You feel me? I was on the same. I said that
Nah,
earlier. I'm
I'm
like, I
soft.
don't like that. No. I said that earlier too, and he's like, what?
I'm not independent.
That is not a compliment
I
to
am
me.
independent.
It's not a compliment.
Yeah,
Do
that's
not
the
call me
thing.
that.
strong.
I told you, for
We
the women
suck.
who want to
I
be
am
strong,
strong,
black women,
independent.
y'all could die on that
As I
hill.
told my
Go for
friend-
it. As I told my friend earlier, I'm a sweet thug. I'm a sweet
Yo,
thug.
let back to my questions, cause
Please
y'all.
do. Don't be
Yeah.
insulting us. Respect our boundaries.
Can I have this 30 seconds
No.
across the tape? What's her number? Can I have 30 seconds just to go across the board? I'm gonna pass two though with this question, and I'm just curious to know why is women nowadays being strong and being frowned down on? Let me correct myself. Why is because I was drinking? Why is being strong something y'all women don't want to be no longer?
So there is therapist online that talks about being a strong black woman is equated to being able to push through anything, being the ones to hold things together, being the one to deplete yourself in order to better or improve the lives of those around you. And we are tired and we are done doing that shit. And so we're going to continue being great moms and amazing women, but taking us the position of fixing everything in the corporate world, we're not going to do that anymore. Being in position of trying to teach everyone how to DEI, we're not doing that anymore. Like we have so many hats that we wear that we're required to wear, and we have reached, I have reached a point where no, I am not going to be strong, independent black woman. I am absolutely soft, independent. Put me down on your taxes.
Okay. Miss P, 30 seconds.
I
Let's
agree
go.
with her with that.
I don't want you to agree. Just give me a natural answer.
So, okay, because that was some of what I was going to say. I wasn't going to say all that, but it was to the extent of that. And I do feel like the women in the past were just as tired. They just weren't able to have a voice to say it out loud. The women of 2025 have a lot more freedom to speak for themselves. The woman back then had to depend on their man. So if they said anything that may offend him, she may now not be able to get taken care of because she can't work. So she has to be mindful of what she says out loud in the space of this man. But I'm pretty sure when she was in that kitchen with her homegirls, they all like, man, I'm tired, girl. And they're all like, we got to push through, baby. We got to, and we got to, and we got to. They were always tired. They just never had the platform or the space or the right to say it out loud. They've been tired. They've been tired. It's not nothing about women of today compared to before. They were tired before. They just couldn't say it.
When you had to depend on a man for your
For everything.
like your
whole
one dress,
livelihood.
your shoes,
It's tough.
your pads. Like I have to depend on you. Depends. Like, I have to depend on you.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's we just have a voice now. We're able to say it, and it doesn't have anything to do with time. We've been feeling like this.
Let me tell you, my old ass mother, I love her to death.
My mother?
My mother.
Your mama.
Your mama. You know, she's almost in her 80s now, and she just retired, literally.
Yeah, let's
Just
go.
retired. Congratulations to my mommy for retiring.
Congratulations.
But I watched my mother be tired for many, many fucking years.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want that for myself. You know what I mean? At her age, she just now retire to
Right.
stop working. That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, no, it shouldn't have been this way. But she grew up where I have to do what I have to do. You know, had your father, he's not here no more, so I got to step up. I got to do what I got to do to take care of these kids. So, you know, I agree with you guys. I think that the tiredness has been there. What the hell?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So
The tiredness is fun.
I agree. Like,
Hold on,
I
hold
know
on.
why does it fall off?
Hold on.
Oh.
oh, you gotta unmute me. That's messed up. But yes, so I agree. I feel like back then we didn't know how to speak up for ourselves and say, like, this is exhausting. And now we do that. Whether you listen or not, now we do that, and we make sure that we take care of ourselves after we say that. Back then, the women could not say that. And when I say that, I think of my mom and all the stuff going through and the generational curses that I'm trying to break within the family. So I say stuff. And it's all about breaking it. Before, they couldn't say how they were feeling. They just had to put up with everything in order to survive. So back then, it was a survival thing. Right now, we don't, the women, it's not a survival thing for us.
You know, the number one form of abuse is financial abuse.
Exactly.
It's not physical, it's not mental, it's not emotional, it's financial abuse. Having to remain in the position that you're in, no matter how unfavorable, because you financially cannot take yourself out.
Yeah, and that's I know of some people in that situation where it's like
I'm in that situation. You take care of me.
So it's it was a lack of choice.
I can't.
That's
afford to live
different.
without my partner because
Now
there's
y'all
no money
roommates.
or- Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy too. The fuck.
But the thing is, like, you guys are in not an era, but
I'm
like
ready
a.
to talk. I'm ready to talk. I was about to say, you cut me off.
I didn't even cut you off because you were
No, I
saying
really just,
nothing.
you've been cutting me off all night.
I was about to say.
I really been.
Everybody, was I cutting him off all night?
Ask Panda, look at Panda and ask
Panda,
her.
was I cutting him off all night?
She said my name Benny.
When your
Oh, you know
homegirl can't
what?
say yes,
She said
Then
she
you
ain't
know
said
you
nothing, so
stressed.
that means it's lies.
I didn't say anything because I don't
you cut
remember.
everybody off all night.
I don't remember.
She don't
Go back,
remember, which
go back and look
I
into the
don't
show.
recall.
I counted 13 times already.
I'm gonna.
Oh wow.
I counted 13 times
really
already.
was keeping up.
But I just want to say this. What were we talking about again? Because she's trying to distract me.
That's fucked up.
We were talking about.
You asked about why women now like don't want to be strong.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Right.
I done heard everybody's opinion. She talking in sign language. She said, "Lord, I'm not even paying her no mind. Listen right now. That's a good sis. I just want to say this. I just want to say this because I hear a lot of women say now they don't want to be strong. I respect you for saying you don't want to be strong.
Thank you.
I appreciate that you saying you don't want to be strong. I admire you saying you don't want to be strong. Y'all want to be feminine. But here's the thing. It's only 2 out of 7.5 billion people in the world that's saying that. It's sad a lot of times women, and when I say this, please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Women are fighting for equal rights, right? Equal pay, equal opportunity. And a lot of times, a lot of women know a lot more shit than men. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. A lot of times, us men still run to our mothers, even if we are grown, because I still run to my mommy, right? But that's just make me successful. Behind every great man is a strong woman. A lot of times, a lot of women thought it was the wife. I'm not taking nothing from you, but it's really the mother. It's the mother that will protect the child. If it's a boy or girl, the wife secures the bag. It's levels to this shit. They can't hear you. I got you mute. I'm sorry. She said a lot of shady shit. Let me just take it.
As long as y'all hear me.
I want to say this though. In all honesty, damn, maybe forgot what I'm talking about. In all honesty, a lot of y'all women say y'all want to be strong, but y'all cry for equal rights. But then a lot of times y'all women want to be the man in a relationship and don't know how to be feminine. We live in an era where this new generation, the women are the men, and they're comfortable with being the men versus allowing a man to be a man. How do we dissect from the millennials to us unks and aunties? How do we change that dynamic and say, you know what, this is what love really look like? Because if you want to be technical, a lot of times love is promoted wrong versus being right. Love is promoted like, oh, it's okay to beat on me. That just showed me that you love me. Because that's the world that we live in with this generation. It's okay for you to shoot at me, stab me, but I'm gonna get right back with you. Oh, why the fuck am I talking to y'all? Y'all been through that shit too.
I got the unk response if you want.
I was gonna
I'm just
just
putting that in
quickly
there.
say, you said that we women want to fight for equal rights and all that stuff. Yeah, we want equal rights. Yeah, we want things for us. Doesn't mean that we want to be visualized or play this masculine, strong
Exactly.
role all the time. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We do want our equal rights. We want things to be fair to women, with the laws and all this other stuff. We don't want a man to tell us about our bodies and tell us what we can and cannot do with our... Yeah, we want all of that. But we also want to be soft. We also want to be feminine. We also want
Exactly.
to have our soft era and not just keep walking around having to be masculine or having to be this have these masculine characteristics about ourselves.
All right,
That's some women, I
so I just
Yes.
want to address you quick, fast. In all due respect, and I'll make this the last question. I'll make this a statement, then I'll ask a question for everybody to go around. But I would say this: masculinity. It's frowned upon on a woman, but encouraged by a woman. Correct? We all aware of that, right? So, like, a lot of men don't like masculine women, but we live in an era where a lot of women is promoting masculinity upon themselves. Am I lying?
Yeah.
You are lying because a lot of men do like masculine women, is what I've actually learned in my experience. Men say that they want feminine women, but the ones that they gravitate to is literally masculine women. Again, that's just in my observation and experience.
What is the definition of masculine woman? I'm not even rushing to show them.
It's a woman that's like a nigga. Like, I don't know how else to explain it.
That's what you call. That's a masculine woman.
Yeah, like she could be a little soft, but she's really like telling you this and this and that. And like men are, from my observation and my experience only, this is an I statement. Everybody has different whatevers. But from what I experienced,
like
men like
holding
women
her
that look
tongue.
like men
All right.
Okay,
and
go
are
ahead.
more rugged, even though they complain about it.
So I always struggled with that question as well when I would hear men say, you know, they're not attracted to masculine women. So I did ask a man what was his definition of it, and he said a woman that works, because making money is masculine.
What?
I'm still to
Who
this
is
day
he?
confused by this.
Like,
so
like,
this
I
is
would've
why
punched him
I
in the face
asked
and said something
questions
dumb,
because
because
I
that's
don't know
dumb.
what that
How are
means
we
either.
supposed to-
So then I said that, and I was like, okay, so if you see a woman is working, what are you doing to take her out of that masculine energy? If a woman
Exactly.
working to you is a woman being in masculine energy, like, are you doing anything so that she doesn't have to work?
No, they're not.
So
they're complaining about it.
I myself in this moment right now am still confused on what a person considers to be a woman in her masculine energy. Like,
Exactly.
what is
I
that? What
think
does that
for
mean?
For some men, I think a masculine woman is a woman who's too independent. A woman who, not that she works, because a man likes a woman who works, you know what I'm saying, could show her go, who could take care of stuff. But a woman who feels like, I really, like, who shows a man, I don't need you. Like, I could change the fucking tire off a car. You know what I'm saying? I can change the oil in the car. Things that naturally a man should do. You know, I'm taking out the job. Just simple things that sometimes women don't allow men to do. You know, we talk about leaderships and all this stuff so if you're leading the relationship as a woman, or if you're doing certain things that a man should do, for some men, they will look at it as you're
She's being
more of the
masculine.
masculine role. You play more of the masculine role. You come in the house, everything is like drill sergeant. Everything goes down to the husband. Fucking knows what I need to
And most
fucking
times
do.
women do that
Hold on,
because
hold
the man
on,
is
hold on.
not doing that.
So
I have to get that in. Sorry. And I didn't cut you off when I said it though.
I was just about to say something, but now before I say
beforehand. I didn't cut you off though.
before I say what I say, you want to say something?
So
Did you put your glasses on and say what you got to say?
yes. So there's a few points here. If we take this back, years and years and years, a woman who wore pants was too masculine.
yeah.
And so when I believe that a man who doesn't want a woman who's too masculine doesn't want a woman who can't shut the fuck up. Because there's
None of
you
y'all
can.
do.
You,
Everybody on this platform don't shut the fuck up. I swear to God, none of y'all do. None of y'all do.
I've
Y'all
been
all
rather quiet tonight. By the way.
bullshit. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Hold on. No, I can't hear you. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I think so. In my experience, men do want a woman who's going that
Shut the fuck
sparring.
up?
No, that sparring partner, somebody who is going to be able to go back and forth. But can you shut the fuck up? Like, if I take this leadership role, can you sit in the passenger seat, or are you gonna fight me for the driver's seat? I think there's a difference. And for a man who doesn't want a woman who's too masculine, who was his mother and what was her role? What did he see in
Your
his?
mother was a trick.
Oh gosh.
Go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
if you saw your mother as this strong, independent black woman who raised you, how you are there's going to be some sense of you that is attracted to that, or you're going to be completely turned off and you're going to want somebody who is super soft and who doesn't want to do all of these things. A lot of women don't want to be masculine, Chris. We don't want to do this shit. Do I know how to change a tire? I do. Do I know how to change my windshield wipers? And do. Could I do my oil change? Would. But
Do
I
you know how to
don't-
shut the fuck up?
but I would rather.
See?
But ain't nobody around to tell us not to.
No, but if you could tell me what to do, then you could tell me what to do. But if you
can't
can't
tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do.
There we go.
You know what the problem with this shit is? A lot of times, y'all want to be told what to do, but when y'all fuck up is who y'all screw. Y'all wanted to be
I
a
agree.
choir. Y'all wanted to be a choir and be in one accord. Now let me be the asshole and bring one on a board. A lot of times, y'all women are fucking miserable because of the men that y'all date.
Find us a man, baby.
A lot of times, y'all women are fucking miserable because y'all put up these men on a pedestal
That
that
don't
y'all not
deserve
even. No. I'm so fucking mean with it. Shout
Find
to
me a
Charlie
man
Pop.
then.
I'm gonna do a whole nother scheme with it. Y'all women are so fucking miserable that y'all. What did the fuck I was just about to say? Cause she just threw me the fuck off. What you,
Find me a man then. Like,
You said we're miserable because we can't shut the fuck up.
y'all miserable because y'all can't.
man that's talking shut up.
You know what? Since you keep interrupting me, I'm gonna go off the top of my head.
Oh no. Sorry, guys.
This one that's gonna might forgive me, leave you dead.
Can I apologize to them?
They can't hear you because what I'm about
But
to
I
say
wanna
is what I'm about to
apologize
say because you keep cutting me off. I don't want you to say sorry. Go ahead, say sorry.
But not if they can't hear me. I'm sorry, audience.
Listen. You know what? One fish ate two fish. The red fish ate the blue fish. But Nick Paddywhack didn't give you nothing but a bone. You get comfortable cutting men off because you own your own home. You didn't purchase from Taylor May, but now you lost with your own home. So you feel like when you cut somebody off, what you say is more important than what you hear because you're independent. See, you thought I was about to make a joke about this, but I'm about to be serious with you. A lot of times, y'all women don't get the satisfaction that y'all deserve because y'all don't know how to shut the fuck up. A lot of times, y'all women don't get the satisfaction because y'all don't appreciate a man trying to voice his opinion. You feel like what you got to say is more important than what you got to hear. And a lot of times, the greatest teachers learn because they listen, not talk. If you want to find love and appreciate life, you got to find compromise in situations to hear what the other person got to say. It's not fair for you to sit here and say you want love, fuck niggas, whatever you might feel, but still search, but not want to hear. I muted you because you don't hear. You rather talk and not listen. You have great values in you as a woman, but the reality is you are toxic and you will fuck it up for the rest of these women in the world. And you my sis, I gotta tell you the truth.
I be teaching the women.
They can't hear you. I make sure
I'm telling you.
you be teaching a woman. Sometimes the greatest teachers is the ones that get taught. Every woman want to be a woman, but not every woman understand how the process of being a woman is bought. Be more central, more ethnic and understanding. Stop being so quick to cut somebody off and being demanding. And I'm not just talking to my good sis, Miss Rose. I'm just sitting here saying it loud, but I'm looking at her so y'all know I'm serious. I play a lot, and I might throw a scheme, but understand a lot of y'all women are single, and I'm not talking about you, because y'all fucking mean. Sometimes all you gotta do is shut the fuck up and listen. A man will tell you everything you need to know if you just shut the fuck up and listen. And forgive me, I'm talking to my sisters. Every woman on this platform, from the mayor, Miss T, to Miss Rose, to Miss P. These are my sisters. I can have different conversations so they understand me. But I gotta talk to Miss Rose for a second. A man would respect you and appreciate you as a woman more if you just shut up and listen.
They wouldn't. You know why they wouldn't? See, here's the thing, right? He's saying stuff, right? But that's been my life, my whole life. My whole life, all I did was shut the fuck up and listen to niggas. You know where that got me? Nowhere. It got me played, abused, and used.
It's not that we're saying or he's saying for us not to have a voice. What to Taylor's point is like men like a woman who has a voice. Nobody wants a woman who's just some men might, but for the most part, they want a woman who has a voice, who can speak up for herself, who can stand up for herself, who can let you know, all right, I love it, I fuck with you, but don't fuck with me, type shit, you know? But they don't want a nagging bitch. They don't want somebody who is going to continuously go back and forth with them. There has to come a point where you do need to shut the fuck up. Yes. You just need to be fucking quiet. Fuck it. Put his dick in your mouth. Just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Sometimes there's some arguments. You know how, like, I don't know if your mother ever told you need to choose your battles. Yeah.
And I tell my kids that.
Even in your relationship, there's sometimes you just need to choose your battles. Some conversations, if he wants to just chat, let him fucking go, and then you'll learn so much. I tell my husband, we've been together for a long time. I tell him every day I learn something new about him. You know why? Because I learned to listen. I had to be quiet. And I'm a talker. And when I get mad, I talk a lot of shit. To the point my mother be like, Jessica, shut the fuck up. No, I got something I got to say and I need to say it. And that's just like, you're not going to silence me, because that's how I feel like you're not going to silence me. But there is a point where I'm like, all right, I do need to be quiet. I need to hear where he's coming from. I need to understand where he's coming from. I need to reflect on the conversation. And then it helps our relationship become better. But you can't keep going back to your past, you know what I'm saying? Because not all men are that way. So if you keep reverting back to, well, I was told this my whole life, and I was told this my... No. We're not telling you to be silent. We're just telling you that there's a point where you do have to just kind of be quiet so you can learn more about your spouse.
And that's the thing. That's what I've been my whole entire life.
Bullshit.
And that worked against me. That's why I talk a lot now.
No, that's not why you talk a lot now.
No,
that's not why you talk a lot now.
But here's the thing. Literally, my silence has worked against me my whole entire life.
Have it really?
So if you, it has. If you meet anybody that's been in my life, if they, if you met somebody from my past, I'm just saying it now, right? And they see they see me talking like I'm talking right now, they wouldn't believe it. Because my whole life has been that. That's not the thing.
But here's the catch-22. And I want to say this last statement.
Yes.
Then I'm going to ask y'all a question. And then we're going to get out the show because I want to go home.
No.
I want to go home. Now, repeat the last 3 statements that you made.
Child. Listen, once I get it out, that's it. But the point is, right? I've been the quiet person my whole entire life. The difference now, I'm not that quiet. So no, what I believed before, be quiet, it has not worked for me. And I'm speaking in an I statement because I know how I was raised and by the woman that I was raised and all the things that you be saying like women should do. I've been doing that. Right. I've been doing that, and it's not been accepted.
I just want to say this from a brother perspective. Ain't no fucking way in hell you've been doing it.
Yes, there is a fucking way in hell.
Listen.
You have to understand the men are not what you think they are. Like, yes, there are women that do these things, and men are not receptive to it.
Every 3 seconds, every 3 words I made, you cut me off.
That's now. That's not before.
What's your relationship?
But go ahead.
Actual question.
I was gonna ask, what was, if you don't mind me asking, since we're openly talking about it, what was your relationship with your father?
That's
I
what wanted
didn't.
to know.
I didn't have a relationship.
Do you
No,
have
I
any
did,
brothers?
and then I didn't.
That says
He left when I was
That
9.
says-
Exactly.
That says everything.
But then I've
See,
changed
I
and
can't- I
stuff.
can't-
But I was quiet my whole entire life, though.
But see how you over talking me and you think because
because
you're
you're
loud.
not
Hold on. let me
Because
just-
I forced
let me-
myself to talk.
No,
I
here's the
forced
catch,
myself
here's
to
the
talk.
catch
That's what
22.
y'all don't get, though.
Just because you loud doesn't make you right. The greatest teachers are the ones that listen. When you enter a relationship, just because you're going through past trauma doesn't mean you need to enter that into the new relationship. Sometimes every man is not on the same block and every block is not the same direction or the same neighborhood. Everybody grows differently. Sometimes to understand you and appreciate you, you have to learn to understand and appreciate others before you talk.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying.
You haven't heard nothing nobody's saying. That's why I've been
Because
doing this
not-
all night.
Yes, because y'all not hearing what I'm saying. What I did all my life was care about everybody else and not myself. So I literally did
That's
that.
why you're blessed.
No, so right now. When
That's
you
why
hear
you're
me-
blessed.
No, why you hear me talking right now? I spent the whole
Is that my
20s
fault?
and 30s. I'm in my 40s.
Is that
My whole 20s and 30s
Is-
listening to everyone else, including the person I was dating.
is that our fault?
No, but I'm telling you.
But you're
But I'm telling you that
you're
I've
telling-
done what you've said.
No,
is
no,
my
no,
point.
no,
I've done
no.
what you said.
Here's the thing.
I was shut the fuck up that whole time.
Here's the thing. It's called time lapse. Listen, what you did while you was young, you was searching for love. Now that you're older, you can't no longer search love. You gotta let it come to you genuinely and naturally.
Right. That's why I'm still single.
All right, Jay, talk to me.
It's because you're not listening to
It
what I'm
just
saying.
sounds like,
She wants to go back and forth. She's trying to.
No, because you're not listening
it
to what I'm
sounds
saying, like, for the
trauma.
now.
It just sounds like a bunch of trauma. Be honest with you. It sounds like
Yes,
That's what I'm trying to
yes,
say.
it's a
Like-
lot of
And that's
trauma.
what he's trying to say to you, sweetie. But
But you're
haven't
not
given-
listening.
No, because you're not listening to the progress, and the difference.
I don't know your progress because I'm not on your journey with you.
Because I'm trying to say it, the progress and the difference. There's
She's being defensive right now. She's not hearing nothing I'm
You
saying.
gotta listen, sis. What we're saying is that's why I asked that question. What was your relationship like with your dad?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that speaks volumes. It
It
says
does.
a lot for us women when you don't have a healthy relationship or have never had a relationship with your dad or a healthy
shut the fuck up.
relationship
Right.
with
Male
your
figure.
father
With a male
or
figure.
male
Right,
figure
talking
in
about-
your home. Doesn't even need to be a
Right.
dad, but just
Brothers.
a male figure in your life. You grow up and you get into these fucked up relationships.
Right.
You get into these situations, and then now you start, even though you're like, no, your mind,
You're
you
combative.
think all men are the same.
You're very
And
combative.
not all men are your dad. Not
You're
all
very
men are
combative.
But that's the thing. I don't think all men are the same because
But
the
you're
way
very
that
competitive.
I love it.
Just
If I
be-
thought all men were the same, I would not keep getting.
One
into a
thing about you.
relationship.
One thing about you.
That's my thing.
One thing about you. You finally, and I'm not downgrading you or nothing, but just hear me out. I'm talking from a brother
No, of
sister
course.
conversation.
Yes.
You finally found your voice. So now that you got your
Right.
voice, you're over abusing it and you're not hearing what I'm saying to you. So from a little brother to a big sister, what I'm saying to you is sometimes you could be 1,000% right about how you feel, but you could be 0% right about if it's right or not because you finally had a voice. It's like you're sitting here trying to voice your opinion. Just because you voice your opinion doesn't make you right. Because you sit here and say, you know what, I've been through this, doesn't mean you got to continue to go through it.
Right.
You have to learn how to differentiate and separate the trauma from the blessings. And you haven't yet, as a woman, do that because you're still showing that you're independent. You got it. And in reality, when you don't have, you're still trying to search to find it. And the only thing you're missing is listening. All you got to do is listen. If you want to find true love, the greatest gift that God gave you was ears to listen. You don't always have to be opinionated about somebody else's feelings. All you got to do sometimes is listen. Because sometimes somebody could just be venting to you and just say, you know what, I feel like this and this is how I feel. And all you got to do is listen because once you listen, it shows vulnerability. A guy said once you comfort the little boy in him, you'll find the man in him.
My thing is, I feel like
See, you still fucking
because I feel like you because I feel like you guys do not know the progress and the steps that I have taken.
We're not dismissing the progress.
No, because because he doesn't know the progress that I have made.
But what he's saying is he can't even get to the don't stop talking, male or female. We
Yeah,
did it tonight
because-
respectfully, but nobody's been able to say anything because you haven't allowed the space to.
Yeah, because he doesn't know my progress.
But I'm
So
not,
that
I'm
frustrates
not,
me because I have done a lot of progress.
But you're not. You want me to know your progress. I'm not on your journey.
Exactly.
I'm married
so
to-
it's frustrating.
It's frustrating to you because you're being selfish. You
For once.
Listen, no, but you're doing it with the wrong person, sweetheart. I'm not married to you. The person you want to be married to, selfish to, you got to go to your past and tap into that. But when another man, from a brother to a sister talking to you, sometimes you can't be interruptive. You can't be competitive. Sometimes you just got to listen. I'm telling you from I'm telling you from a
Yeah.
place of love. I'm telling you from a place of concern. I'm telling you from a place of I'm still trying to heal. So I'm not going to allow you to provoke me when I know at the end of the day you're going through your own demons. I'm struggling with mine. But if I introduce my demons to yours, none of us is going to match well. And that's what happens 9 out of 10 times in relationships.
Yeah.
So at the end, y'all women and us men have to stop saying, you know what, let me voice how I feel and start saying, let me hear what somebody else needs to say. Because that will tell you everything that you need to know. It'll tell you right there, 1, 2, 3. If it's for me, if it's not for me, do I want to even continue to entertain this? Your voice says values. Go ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say I was once you. I was once there, so I understand you probably more than you think I do. But I had to do the work to heal myself in order to be healthy for my spouse, or to be or make room for Chris to come into my life. Because when he met me, I was healed. I was on my healing journey.
But I was
can
broken.
say. But he was broken, but he was getting on his healing journey, and I
Right.
helped him along that way. But I just know that you have to do healing within yourself in order to make that room for that man that God has created for
Right.
you to come into it. So if you're still living in trauma, if you're still like, well, you don't understand my progress, you don't understand, you're right, we're not going to understand your progress
Right.
because we're not
Journey.
you. And
Right.
we're not going through that journey with you. Nobody's going to understand your progress but you. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as you continue on this healthy healing journey, then that right person will come along. But what we're just saying is that as a whole, as a
You gotta
team,
listen.
as somebody who loves you, sister-wise, sometimes you do have to just be quiet and just really listen. Don't listen to respond. Listen to
understand.
really hear
Right.
what we're saying to you or what somebody's trying to deliver to you.
And
That's all.
and I would say this to you, and not just you, but just to any woman. You're not dealing with anything serious until your spouse is on his deathbed or your kid is on his deathbed. A lot of times, y'all women just want to be heard because you have a voice. But a lot of times, y'all need to be understood because you have an opinion. But the reality set is, none of that shit matters if you can't communicate with your partner. Y'all women are women and men are both combative and dismissive to each other's feelings. The reality is, if you learn to value and appreciate each other's thought process, life will be better, sex will be better, and more importantly, you have more control of your relationship. Because when you heal the inner boy in him, you'll find the grown man in him. Now, with that being said, ladies, I'm going to ask one question. Or 2 questions. What positive advice would you give for tonight? And what's one freaky thing you want to do before the week is over? Because this bedroom topic. I'm going to start with you, Miss C. The mayor, talk to me.
A piece of advice I would say is find someone that you trust to have conversations with. So whether it's a therapist or a pastor or, your homegirls and your homeboys don't always have the best advice.
Yeah.
Mentors are amazing and
Can I
some-
clock that?
No, because it's worked the opposite for me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
and sometimes you have to seek wisdom, and wisdom isn't necessarily age related. And so in all you get some understanding. And a freaky thing that I want to get my hair washed.
That is orgasmic. She ain't lying.
Yo, you can cook shrimp and lobster?
What?
I can try my project out.
What?
I can try my project out. You rent hair washers?
No,
I know somebody who get good hair washers.
for real.
Yeah,
Really?
he is amazing. My wife says he gives amazing hair washers, but he's $100 an hour.
He want to wash my hair for an hour.
It
Let's
took like
go.
3 hours to do my hair like this.
It is very soothing though. Kenya.
It is. Oh God.
I think this man is on a wife contract. You gotta prove that shit. But now, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
No, that's my seek some wisdom, and all you're getting, get some understanding, understanding.
Panda.
You be skipping me. You just be skipping me.
What advice would you get?
Save it for last, Keith. Save it for last.
What advice do I have? I don't know. Just heal. Like, yo, for real. Honestly, for the last 5 years I've been doing my podcast, I've learned a lot about people and personalities. And it's like, there's a lot of hurt people out here.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go hug somebody. Like Taylor said, find a safe space where someone's going to hold you accountable when you sound crazy. Don't talk to your friends that's like, yeah, girl, that's right. Do that nigga like, no. No,
I
please.
wish I had those friends.
Something I try to tell people is try to live the healthy life you want to live, not the life you were taught. Because growing up Caribbean as well, there are mean women. So when Chris was like, there's a lot of mean women out there, men don't like y'all, it's true. I've watched Caribbean women down their husbands, down their sons. So it's like, I get what he's saying. He ain't lying. And I be looking at these men like, but why you stay? You feel me? This woman don't talk to you like a person. But, go hug something. Hug the tree. Take your shoes off, walk in some grass.
Yes.
Try to ground yourself. Go take a meditation class. Go breathe. Get all that anxiety out of you. Stop. I don't know. Just do better from the inside to the out, because you can't do the work on one place and then not do it on the other. You can't do the inner work and you're not doing the outer. You can't do the outer and you're not doing the inner. So do all of the work for you, because Jesus Christ, every person you come across, you're pouring all that nastiness into them. Like, it's disgusting. And I love being around people. I don't even want to come outside no more because y'all just need to heal. No, for real, it's scary out here. People really just need to do the work and be better people. Some of y'all real disgusting. I got some nasty dispositions y'all walking around here with. Go hug something. Go get a dog. Get your doctor to write you a note that you need an emotional support animal, something. Do something to be a better version of yourself, because y'all some real hurt people, and these hurt people is hurting people. It's crazy. It's crazy. Find somebody you could really just hug and cry with. Y'all need a good cry, too. Go cry. Go cry. Go hug something and cry. So many hurt people out here and broken, and they don't even want to acknowledge it. Like, go something. Pray more. I don't know. That's all I got. Do something good.
Chris is clocking it. Clock it.
Yo, after my mother, I ain't never clocked so much shit in my life.
You didn't even climb.
No, go heal. This man.
Okay, before, I gotta ask you a different question. Do you have anything going on this week, and give me your final message before I close out?
Oh, I got my Friendsgiving
Hey,
this week
that's
with my kids and my staff, so I'm looking forward to that.
Bring me a plate.
Yeah, I got you.
When is that so I can roll up in there?
It's
I could just walk over.
yeah, we're gonna do it Thursday. It's the week before Thanksgiving for them, but I'm looking forward to that. I got some special treats for them this week. Now just getting ready for Thanksgiving. You know, just helping out the families that need food. I posted up a list of places throughout this week and next week that's gonna be giving out free turkeys and meals and stuff like that. So please check out my page. I did post it up there. Or if you're in need of some food or know anybody that's in need, might be too embarrassed to say something, please inbox me and I'll direct them to where they need to go. Yeah, just little, and getting ready, preparing for my baby's birthday in January.
Yeah.
You know, he's turning the big 4-0, so
Oh my goodness.
I'm really looking forward to turning up and having.
I got
That's-
that YN.
Listen, that's the best. Your best life starts at 4-0.
My wife told me I got that YN
know
dick.
that.
But go ahead. Keep going.
And well, I want Evadisa to go before I do my last thing, and then you finish. off.
Everything's a win already.
Oh, she did.
I really didn't.
I'm just fucking about it. Go
Let
ahead.
her go, let her. Say her last
All I'm
piece.
gonna say is, find your voice, speak it, let it be known. Find your voice
With
Use
the
your
right
voice.
time and place.
No such thing when you're the way that it's going. the way that your birth or your life goes.
So I will say this. This will be a part 2. If not next week, we'll figure it out. But I will say this. Ladies, if you're in a relationship, no man wants to hear you talk more than you suck dick. Be careful about the conversation that you have with your spouse, because it might come quick. Face reality for what it is and understand the message. If you're miserable and single, find Taylor May, because she will help you with a house today.
Yes, Taylor.
But if you're trying to last and get some ass, make sure you don't talk like Miss Rose, because that shit won't last.
Talk like Miss Rose.
A lot of shit happened from the igloo to the scape, but Panda said most men want to ejaculate.
You said that, Panda?
When you talk to Miss J, she must say, all kids are important if you swallow that way. To say that is to say this. To say this. Being messy is not good, but sucking dick, baby, I wish you would. If you're not going on Panda's show, you're a bum ass nigga and a dirty hoe. And if you don't believe in Miss Rose, all I need to tell you, I don't know what the fuck goes. But if you need your house right, tap into Taylor May. That she will make sure that shit happen tonight. This in a bedroom topic. I hate when you do that.
Because I said I need to end. We was gonna let Evadisa go, but you didn't let Evadisa go. But she didn't do it.
She went enough. I'm trying to end it without Evadisa going. She's
That's
been
okay.
going.
I love everyone.
See,
Peace,
she's still going.
Peace,
Live your
love,
best
and
life.
hair
Love
grease.
yourself more, and laugh very often. Make sure you tune in tomorrow morning for the Saucy and Friends show, as they give you all the good stuff that happened over the weekend and what's happening during the week. Yeah, and tune into Spark FM for all the good stuff.
Yes.
Now you can finish. You can end it.
I hope you have something else to say. Hold on. Let's go around one more time.
Oh, we're done.
I just want to make sure, because I have something to say, so nobody interrupt me. Do you have a final message?
If you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Georgia, TAYLAANDRE.com.
Say that slowly.
T-A.
No. Say everything in slowly. I thought you was
Buying
rap
or
about
selling,
it.
get with Taylor Made.
If you or someone you know is looking to buy, sell, or invest in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, or Georgia, TAYLAANDRE.com.
Me. I'm dyslexic today.
Because I was. Thank you.
Oh, it's past my bedtime.
All right. Do you have anything you want to say before we leave?
Yes. Peace, love, and hair grease. Love to everybody. Spread love, not disease.
I respect that.
Amen.
What do you have to say?
Nothing. I
She
have
said
nothing.
nothing.
Jay, you have anything to say before I say what I gotta say?
Nope. I said what I had to.
Before I close out the show, I just gotta let you know. We live in a society where time is rough. A lot of problematic situations and shit get tough. Understand, marriage is a school you never graduate from. You always have to relearn your partner. But don't get it mistaken. No. Understand, y'all women have to learn how to shut the fuck up. I'm talking to Miss Rose specifically. This is Bedroom Topic. We are here, we are out, and I'm definitely lit. Good night. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here again. Hey, Panda. You already know the mayor. Y'all know what to do. Find two good brothers, but not the crew. We out. Bedroom Topic. Have a good night, motherfuckers.